All right, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the first GMS the Waters Camp. Come at you again. The preachers 100% truth according to the Bible. All right, now before we get started, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, yes. The Apostle Elder GMS, we learn the truth from, and peace and mercy so if we elect. That's doing the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai to the best of their ability. All right, now the first topic I want to go into is belief. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, as we keep going, the brother he gonna get the word what it means to believe, and we're gonna get the scriptures on belief. You know, and how important it is to have belief in something, man. What's the main thing we gotta believe in? The truth. You know, as we go into it. Go ahead, bro.
God, this is the word believe on the etymology online. It says to have faith or confidence.
Yeah, it said to have faith, to have confidence. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, which you always like to bring out, my why? I believe, so therefore I spoke it.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, this 2 Corinthians 4:13. It says, we having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak.
That's right.
God, that's the spirit.
Yeah. Like I say, yeah, like we come out here every weekend preaching, you know what I'm saying, the scriptures, because hey, we fully believe in it. We fully believe in the events that's gonna take place, you know, the evil events that's gonna lead up to the nuclear destruction, you know, destruction of America. We believe in all that. That's everything is according to the scripture. We believe in those things. That's why hey, we out here every day, like we think about these scriptures and we preaching about it. You know what I'm saying?
Because what the brother is basically explaining, all right, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. All right, and as we believe, belief dictates a man's actions. All right, because that same spirit that working in us, the spirit of faith, belief in our Lord, love, kindness, temperance, all those things work into the spirit of the men. That's as part of the elect, man. And the Lord give them that spirit to work the spirit in them to push forward his word. If the word of the Lord is in men who believe, the only thing they can teach is the truth, man. That's why the Lord is with the mouth of the prophets. But he's just not with their mouth. He is teaching their mouth. He's guiding their mouth. As he said with Moses, I would be with thy mouth, man. All right. So the thing that a man thinking in his heart, so is he. So as we think it, believe, we speak. All right. And we also carry it out in actions, man. You got it, brother.
And not only that we believe that the priest is true, but also hey, we believe so much that it keep us going as well. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, that's why we able to bear these sufferings that we gotta go to. You know what I'm saying? Be in this low condition. Gotta deal with the wickedness of this world. Because hey, we fully believe that it's gonna be over. You know, sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, we're gonna be in our kingdom. That's about to come. That's about to be established. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't gotta worry about suffering no more. We ain't gotta worry about wickedness or none of that. You know, we fully believe in those things. That's what keep us going in the truth.
Got to be something too.
Go ahead, right? Go ahead.
Hey, and we can look at our forefathers in the past and what their beliefs got them. In Romans chapter 4, what does it talk about? Abraham's belief that he would have an heir and that the Most High made a covenant to him. And what happened? He had such faith in it that it took place. And we're here today, you know, under the covenant of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you know, being that chosen line. But this is Romans chapter 4. I'm going to read verse 3 and then jump down to 20. For what saith the scripture? Abraham believed the Most High, and it was counted unto him for righteousness. Oh, you got it.
You got it.
Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, like I say, that's how much Abraham believed. You know what I'm saying? That he was willing to give up his only begotten son, was Isaac. You know what I'm saying? He was able to kill if need be, because he fully believed in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? His ways. You know, so that's the same belief we've got, man. Hey, we forsake all what the world has to offer. You know what I'm saying? To obtain the kingdom to come. You know, that's how fully we got believe in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna jump down to verse 20 and listen to what it says about Abraham's belief and faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. He staggered not at the promise of the Most High through unbelief, but was strong in faith, giving glory to the Most High, and being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was also able to perform.
Yeah, he was fully persuaded of what he had promised to him. What he had promised him to be the father of many nations. You know what I'm saying? The star of the lineage, man. You know, of the chosen nation, you know, which is us. You know what I'm saying? He was fully persuaded in that. So that's, like I said again, that's how fully persuaded, fully believed that we gotta have. You know, as our forefathers.
They say that in the book of Romans. What you saying? If Baba Gashar, one of y'all brothers could get Romans 14 or the 5, it would take. All right, because That's it.
So, well, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a kind. This is Romans 14, verse 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Right. The way that we go about the Lord, all right, the Lord created the men of the Lord different, all right, but they're all in one mind, as it says in what? 1 Corinthians 1:10. We're still in one body and one mind. So let every man be fully persuaded. When you're fully persuaded, and nothing can basically get you off kilter with it, man. You're not gonna go off track. All right, because what you believe in, you got to be set in your belief. You got to be fully established, as it says in the book of Psalms 112, fixed and established in your heart, serving the Lord, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Just back you up. What's it say? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And if you're double-minded, that means you're wavering. You're not fully persuaded or convinced in your own mind. You're lukewarm. You got one foot in the truth and one foot in the world. So all your decisions are going to be thrown off.
You get the word conviction comes from what? Convinced, right? So when you're convinced, matter, get that word in online etymology, conviction. So when you're convinced in something, you can't be like it's con means with. I wonder what the vince mean. You know what it mean, Amawat?
Conviction.
Either one. Both of them, they right, convinced. It's almost the same thing, man. They got similarities. Go ahead, brother.
What's that word convince in the online etymology? It says to overcome decisively.
Yeah. What?
To overcome decisively.
To overcome decisively. Some men are already with their faith. The Lord gave them an insurmountable measure of faith. All right, so they know the Lord they know the Lord exists. You got to get to the point to be like, when you start to look at the creation, you start to look at the spirit of the men, starting out with apostles and elders. You got to not just think the Lord, you got to know, like, man, we know the Lord is living now, man. All right, that's beyond just you just being willy-nilly thinking like, okay, it might be this or might be that. Nah, you got to be decided in your heart and spirit. You got something good? Yeah, you got that. Come on, swing that.
Yeah, so this is conviction.
I'll give it to you once I get it.
All right, conviction, like the brother said, con means with, and vincere means to conquer.
To conquer.
All right, so conviction means to overcome decisively, a mental state of being convinced or fully persuaded.
What?
It says fully persuaded.
Fully persuaded. Which I just put the Romans 14, right? Conviction, convinced, they're synonymous. They're of the same word. When you get convinced, you get convicted. All right, meaning what? You fully persuaded, man. You got more? You got more, brother? It's the exact same thing, right? You was reading, brother. That's heavy. All right, because the men of the Lord got conviction. We got drive, but with the drive, we fully persuaded that the Lord is living. He gonna make good on his word. He not gonna, like, the Lord ain't late. All right, delayed don't mean deny you, because a lot of time, because the Lord word is not being fulfilled as when we want it, we believe the Lord is being delayed. But when you think about it, as I always tell brothers, we rushing the time, but we right on time. Nobody's just being like, man, we got to get up out of here. Brother, we right on time. We're not late. We're not too close. We're not too far back. We're right on time with the Lord, man. And if you understand that, you'll understand your measure to be what? Be stable, man, and be like, look, it's happening as we speak, and it's not terror. It's happening, man. Go ahead, brother.
Motherfucker, want the back of it.
Once he get that, then y'all got it back up on cards.
It says a firm belief, a belief held as proven. What did it tell you in Peter? We have a more sure word of prophecy. We don't just sort of kind of believe. We fully persuade. It says a state of being convinced one has acted in opposition to conscience. So when you're convicted, you watching videos, you start to believe, and you're still a nigga, you're going to be convicted in your mind. Like, man, I got to stop doing this, man. I'm supposed to be on the highways and hedges. I'm not supposed to be a keyboard warrior. I'm supposed to be out there with them. We all got convicted. That's why we all out here. We convicted in our mind. Like, man, I can't just hear this truth and do nothing.
Yeah, that's about fully believing. Like, we feel like if we didn't come out, hey, we will be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, as Paul said it, hey, woe to me, I preach not the gospel.
Yeah, believe, like you say, conviction, it brings that admission of guilt, but then you conquer your guilt by what? Righting that wrong. That's how we are overcoming, man. Because the Lord, in the scriptures, it says that if you could get a Qashab, we're more than conquerors. And how can we be more than conquerors? You have to be convinced and convicted. Like the brother said, hey, you can't over-conquer something. But the Lord said we are more than conquerors, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, what's the main thing we conquer? We conquer all the lies that being told, you know what I'm saying, the truth, or hey, even negative thoughts. They're trying to convince us otherwise that just not the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what main thing we conquering. And how we conquering? Hey, we fully believe, which is the same thing. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This the book of Romans. This the book of Romans, chapter 8,
Yeah.
verse 37. It says, "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded." There go the word again. Yeah, fully persuaded. Go ahead. You want to say something on
Like I
it?
said, we conquer, we fully persuaded. There's no even, we can't even break that down right there. It said it's, you know what I'm saying?
Fine. It says, "For I am persuaded." You know, this was Apostle Paul going into how he can't be separated from this.
Yeah,
You know,
like you said, yeah. Basically, go ahead.
it
read
says, "For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of our power, which is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach our Lord."
Yeah, see, yeah. Basically, Paul saying, hey, can't nothing stopping him from believing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can stop him from hey, doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the simple as that. It's the same mindset we gotta have. Like nothing can stop us from hey, to fully believing this thing. Because either way, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, matter of fact, get that Romans 3. Go.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 3. It says, "But what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?"
Yeah, that's a question. Like typically, like a lot of people don't believe this thing about us. Does that make the Lord a lie? Or it's not going the prophet's not gonna come to pass? That's a question mark. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna answer that question on the next verse.
Verse 4, it says, "God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged."
Yeah, the main point is say, yeah, Yahweh forbid. So either way, no matter that nobody believe in the Lord, the Lord is still him. He still gonna do what he do. So that's how much we believe in this thing. Like even like, hey, Lord forbid we stop believing, the Lord still gonna do what he do, no matter what.
If I can add
Yeah,
to
go
it,
ahead, bro.
which is why, you know, the Lord has gifted his men that gift of faith. Because if you don't believe, you basically don't have faith. You know, you can't believe something because why? You can't see the bigger picture. Well, the Lord has given us the gift to see the bigger picture, man. You know,
It says, I know you gonna word it right. I don't know why, but I believe it say, if we are the faith of hope, why hope or something like that. If it's yeah, come on, if you could get that, Baba Shah. And the brother heal.
I said, "I got nothing."
Yeah, what good is the hope? Basically, if you faltering and hoping for it, like okay, if there's a hope, that's an expectation of good. You got it? Go ahead, brother.
it's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope."
Yeah, no one said we all saved by hope. By us, hey, hoping that the better life for us, man, that's set for us, that the Lord got set for us, promised to us. Hey, that save us from hey, all this wickedness that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Saving us, hey, for being so worrying. Or hey, just like we walk in the valley of shadow of death out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, by us having that word, by us fully believing the word and the Lord's promises, hey, we are saved. You know? Go ahead.
A little more. It says, "For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for?"
Yeah.
So if you can see it, what is that a hope for? Or what is that a look for? If you can see it, it's right in front of you. You know? It says, you want to say something?
I can make a point. I make an example, like not like back in the day, like we were celebrating that wicked holiday, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like we would look for presents, stuff like that. Like, but we see the presents, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a PS3 or PS5, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in hoping for it. Like yeah, your hope is gone.
Faith is the substance of things not seen.
Yeah,
Once you see it, oh man. So like you said,
Hey, Shalom. Just to back up the point Kaya was making earlier, we have such, faith and belief in this truth that we don't need to see the evidence.
Yeah.
Like once your faith is built up that much and you believe in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, yeah, the relics, And the accounts, the worldly accounts, they're a faith booster, but it's to the point to where you have such a belief in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai that you simply believe the words you're reading out of the script.
It says, more blessed to see who haven't seen and believe than one. Hey, brothers on. Y'all own it, brother. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Go ahead.
But
Y'all got it. You got it, come on.
You got it.
Yeah.
This is Hebrews chapter 11. I'm going to read verses 1 and jump to 3. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah, like we can't prove that, the kingdom is coming, like physically. You know what I'm saying? But we can spiritually see it. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what that faith is. Like we believe in something that, that's out of the ordinary. Like that's seeing that never gonna happen to a lot of people.
Like I add to you, like I said, and that's the gift that was given to the prophets, of the men that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We have that gift to see this, man. Even us imagining it, it's definitely beyond that, but we can still get a glimpse of understanding what it's like to be away from this shithole. Because we know this is the bottom. We can only imagine what the top is like, man.
God. Verse 3. I just read verse 6 too. I'm going to jump. Yeah. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Hey, we even have faith that the Lord framed the world by his word, which is Yahushai. That's faith, because most people like God said it and it came to pass. We like, no, the Lord gave his word to his son, and with the help of the angels, they created the earth, right? So that we even have the faith that the word was framed through Yahushai, man. All right, not what? The Lord. The Lord gave the word, and then what? It was made by who? Yahushai and angels, man. That's faith.
And also
that's belief. Go ahead, brother.
And also,
I would say, we believe, we'll say he was a dark-skinned man.
Yep.
A lot of people, because a lot of people think, it's so-called a white power just made the world. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not the case. That's not the case, man.
God. And that's, again, where it said, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. We have faith to not believe in Esau's science. The earth wasn't millions of billions of years old. There was no big bang, or a meteor hit the earth and killed off all the dinosaurs. We know that, according to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, that's not how things played out. But I'm going to jump to verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yeah, it's tell you right there. Like, well, I'll have fully believing, in this thing of ours, then yeah, you're not gonna go on. You're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna please the Lord, because the only way to please the Lord, you gotta fully believe in him. You gotta fully believe that he is.
Yeah, I got
Oh yeah.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 20, verse 29, getting straight to the point. And it says, Yahushua said unto him, now this is red letters, Yahushua speaking. It says, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed.
Yeah, like it's easy to believe in something when you see it. It's easy. Yeah, you believe because you saw it. But it's a whole different meaning, like when you believe it, but you're not seeing it. You have not seen it.
That's full range of hope right there.
Full range of growth.
And where it was displayed by one of our forefathers, Job 19. He said, though you have this body going worms and earth, though yet I will see though this body be consumed in the earth, the rains. He's talking about the time. He said you'll see what? Yahushua in the end with his what? Own eyes, man. But he was gonna die right there. He like, look, I'm gonna die. But I believe in the end, I'm gonna see what? Yahushua, man, with my own eyes, man. Job 19. See, faith is a thing that's gonna be before man. Your faith gonna go before you. When Yahushua saw Nathaniel, he said, an Israelite indeed, a man in whom is no God. All right, that man faith in his belief, what? It preceded him. Okay, same like the men before them. Abraham, the Lord knew Abraham was gonna have belief. That's why he like, through your seed, I'm gonna bless the nation, man. All right, the Lord foresaw or gave us belief in our spirits before he created our spirits, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, but back up that precept, get the 1 Peter, my name.
This 1 Peter 1 and 8, whom having
not seen ye love, in whom though now ye see him not,
Yeah, we church boys.
whom having not seen ye love, in whom though now ye see him.
Who we have not seen? Yahweh Shai. Hey, yeah, but yeah, we say we love you. How we show our love? We keep the commandments. Hey, we keep the law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability. That's how we show our love to you. Hey, how about Shema Shai? You know,
Brothers sacrifice their lives
right, yes.
for a man we haven't seen yet.
We haven't seen yet.
We've seen him in a previous incarnation, but when you hear this word, we haven't seen Yahweh Shai in Rome. We haven't seen Yahweh Shai in America, but we see him through the scriptures. We see like this is clearly the truth. We put our lives on the line.
Yeah, also, yeah, we fear him too. Like, we do something stupid, and we know for a fact, like the back of my, oh yeah, we be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, Lord go, hey, kill us right there now. You know what I'm saying? That's how much we believe.
I wanted to bring out that word belief. Jake been saying it. Get it? What's that word belief? Like that. Hey, y'all, I ain't know y'all brought it out. Y'all better brought it out. I got it again.
This belief in the online etymology, and it goes into confidence reposed in a person or thing. And yeah, with faith. And when you go down, it says to care, to desire, to love. And this brother had made a beautiful point. Hey, we notice the truth. We have confidence in that. We believe that. Like that brother said, your belief, your faith go forth before you. All right? And we confident in this thing, man. You got it. I just wanted to bring that out.
Yeah, bring it.
To back up the point Amawad was making, we put our lives on the lines, you know, for a power we haven't seen in, like you said, in past reincarnations. You know, we saw Yahweh Shai and the prophets, but in this reincarnation, we literally came out of a dead state, literally being black, African American, a Mexican, to being the children of the Most High through faith and belief. But this is this is Second Esdras, chapter 1, verse 35. Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which have I got you.
Yeah, Second Esdras 1:35.
Yeah. This is Second Esdras chapter 1, verse 35. Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me yet. Oh,
He holding it the same way you came
oh
over.
God.
You good.
Oh. Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, to whom I have shewed no signs, yet they shall do that I have commanded them.
Yeah.
They have said,
Oh, that's plain right there. Like we hear the Lord out of his own mouth saying what to do, but yeah, we believe in it. We heard it from a physical man. You know what I'm saying?
Kind. If I can add real quick too, like I said, and that's what made that lit that fire under our ass to make us want to do this, man. Because like I said, we heard this, and then all of a sudden it just clicked in our head, like, wait, hold up, what's up with this? This shit gotta be right. This ain't no coincidence that I'm hearing this and that this is happening right now. Like I said, everything is just, you know, the Lord is placing that for us. You got it, brother.
verse 36, they have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them.
Yeah. They say that they see no problem. Yeah, they gonna be called out. You know what I'm saying? They'll be called out of their wickedness. But yeah, everybody think like, oh, what he hears teaching, what he's saying, we condemn them for the sin, wickedness they be doing. They don't believe that. They don't believe that, oh, this the actual Lord, you know, speaking through those men. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 37, I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the things that I say.
That's plain right there. Like, yeah, even though we have not seen the Lord or heard the Lord face to face, but yeah, we believe everything he said according to the scriptures that he wrote. You know, that's the main point, man. That we fully believe in this thing about us, man. And Lord went to the end. You know,
That's not believe what is.
Yeah, what is? That's how most people believe in today. Like, what is the truth? What else?
Right.
You know, what else makes sense?
Everything points directly to this, man. Like if you don't believe this is 100% truth, man, we know what's gonna happen to you, shit. But you gotta go.
Because y'all making the point of believing. Well, what's the end goal of believing? Salvation. And what we got to do, keep the works to the end, keep the faith to the end. See, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
I want to say, by us having that full belief in the Lord, you know, His word, you know what I'm saying, His ways, and we will be saved. I mean, upcoming destruction that's about to come upon this place. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I believe gonna be tested, you know, in the times to come. You know, so that's why, hey, we got to build our belief up day by day. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perfect point because it goes right into this Thessalonians. This 2nd Thessalonians 2, which we bring this out all the time, going into the wicked, how the wicked has to be revealed, and the wicked are going to convince people that don't believe to be destroyed. It says, verse 12, 1 and 13, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks always to our power for you, brethren, beloved of Yahweh, because the Most High hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
Oh,
So we were chosen from the foundation to believe, and these people were chosen to not believe. They're gonna be destroyed. Yeah, that's
That's why I say don't let the incredulity about the trouble you, right? Because for a person to believe, only thing the Lord gonna throw the kitchen sink at you with unbelief. So what? Satan to what? To basically alter you from your belief. Everything gonna come at you gonna be a bunch of things of unbelief to straighten your belief, man. Because the more you believe in the things, or you cut down strongholds and different things of unbelief, you're gonna get strong in your belief, man. You're not gonna waver. Matter of fact, I got one. This is Sirach 37 and 13. It says, and let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there's no man more faithful unto thee than it. And instead of having a counselors of 1,000, we have but one counselor. All right. So when we counsel, or Yahweh Shai done sup with us, all right, and live within our spirit, all we counsel of is the things of belief. All right. We don't even think about the unbelief because we rebuke the thought of unbelief when it comes to us. Man, I'm gonna eat them. Man, no, I ain't. Like, I'm Jake. You know, I got flavor. You got to start, you know, the counsel which we have established in ourselves. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that's back up that point that you made that Romans 14:5, which say every man got to be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Yep.
You know, that's why, hey, we got to be fully persuaded in ourselves. That we got to believe for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, a brother believe, like, you could get inspired by a brother belief, but it's all about your belief.
Yep.
You believe in the Lord. You know?
It says, I got a little more. It says, Sirach 37 and 14, for a man's mind is sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in an high tower.
Yeah. Nice. Read it again.
It says, for a man's mind is sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower.
Yeah. Yeah, your mind, like you fully believe in the truth, it's gonna scriptures gonna pop up in your mind to keep you going, to keep you motivated. You know what I'm saying?
It also means, you know, a man's mind wanders, all right? And it goes all over the place, right? Because the watchman, you can't watch in one direction. You got to watch everywhere. So a man's mind want to tell him to go and do everything. But it says this in the next verse. You got it. And above all this, pray to the Most High that he would direct thy way in truth.
Yeah, like we have a whole lot of thoughts, man, that come upon our mind. You know what I'm saying? Like negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Mostly negative thoughts because we in this flesh. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, we got to pray to the Lord. Hey, he gives us that positive thoughts, man, which, hey, the scriptures, man, the motivation that we need to keep going. It's true.
And when we pray to the Lord to direct our way in truth, you got to pray that the Lord order your steps, man. Right? Jeremiah 10 and 23. Good. You got it's gone. Go ahead, out.
This is Sirach 2 and 6. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way right and trust in him.
Yeah, that's right on time. Like he said, yeah, believe in the Lord. He's gonna help you. Hey, do it all. You know, that's just simple and plain. Like all we gotta do is fully believe in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That he is. Yeah, he gonna help us in certain situations that we is. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get us out of it. You know what I'm saying?
It says, all that have belief in him purify themselves. Just believing in Yahushua in and of itself purifies you. Believing in his resurrection, believing in his blood, that belief causes you to order your steps aright. You can't fully believe in Yahushua and be a wicked ass nigga. Yeah.
I got something to back that what that brother just said. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 22. And it reads, it says, let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled. Hebrews 10 and 22.
Oh,
God. God.
We talking about it, man.
This it? That's what y'all talking about?
Yeah, we talking about that.
God.
Yeah, he
As a spirit.
Read that again.
It's Hebrews 10 and 22, and it reads, let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
You gotta, when you come into this truth, it's a difference from being on that side and crossing over. You on that side, we always go through the marriage process where we get to know you get to know us. You go through trial and error, you come out, because that's a part of doing the works too. Right? The Lord understands that you coming out as a man with the true intent in your heart to get on this side. The Lord knows what's going on. That's a part of the works too. Right? You get invited to classes and different things, you building yourself up. But while you're on that side, you have to have full assurance in your heart. So first and foremost, know what it is to getting on this side. Understanding the camp, the order, having accountability, understanding that, this is life and death too, man. Once you get over here, you public enemy number one to the society, man. This is life and death. You got to be a full assurance and know that, man. Can't be half-assed, and you can't be to the point where I don't know, maybe, but then when a pastor or some motivational speaker come by, he can actually grab you from this and back into the churches, all right, back into Islam, because I didn't seen it happen. That means you weren't fully rooted. And that's why a lot of times you tell brothers, man, this is not a race. You got to take your time, right? Because when you start off in a marathon or a triathlon, started off out the gate, you Usain Bolt, you just running your ass off. You forgot this thing is a 40-mile race, 144 miles, man. You on block one. You out the gate, you running. That shit don't last long, man. Pace yourself. What you see with those guys that are running the 400, 800 meters, they always on that track sticking together in that pack. You see them? Sticking around that pack. What happens on that lap? We the last lap. Those guys who has endured, they start to break away from the other guys in the pack, right? But they're willing to storm, constantly going around. The same thing we on, man. We in a marathon, and this marathon has what? In triathlon, so you gotta go swimming, gotta jump your ass on a bike, gotta go uphill, hurdle, climb a wall, get the rope and shit. This is what the truth like. You're gonna be faced with obstacles and things coming your way. All right, things gonna happen to individuals in your family. Things gonna happen to you. Things gonna happen to your vehicles. Things gonna just happen to kids. But what are you gonna do when those things happen? Because the Lord might do something to rock your fate. I'm talking about straight up rock your fate. Right now, the Lord was to hit your health. What you gonna do? You gonna stop? I didn't see a brother that was, well spoken of. Elder, his name was Priest Bun Lawyer. That man preached until his heart stopped, brother. We just had another brother just pass away, a week or two ago. That brother preached to the end. But make sure you make sure this is for you, man. Make sure this truth is for you, wholeheartedly. I don't know. Maybe I want to go try my luck with the stock. I want to be the next Warren Buffett. You know, hey, if that's your thing, go do it. Don't sit over here and waste time. You wasting time, man. Cause we over here, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do every Saturday. I know what I want to do week in and week out. All right, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Like in that Hebrews 10 and 23, it reads, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that hath promised."
Yeah, I say, hey, let us hold that belief. You gotta hold on to it. You gotta build it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna be tested like never before in times to come. You know, that's gonna test our belief, hey, even more.
Yeah. So I said we hold fast to that which thou hast. What do we have? We have belief.
Yeah, belief.
Hold fast to your beliefs. That means hold on tight to it.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain of the Lord."
Come on. Yeah, that's all. Hey, we fully believe that the work we putting in, you know, according to righteousness, according to the scriptures, man. Hey, it's not going in vain. We'll give a reward. You know what I'm saying? That's what pushes us to come out here every weekend. You know, to preach His word. Hey, we're gonna be rewarded. We're gonna get crowned. No salvation.
And if I could back you up, like I said, one of the key words in this precept was being steadfast and unmovable, man. Okay? Nothing is supposed to be able to knock us off our path. Like the elder was just going into, yeah, the Lord might come down and smack you on top of your head with some shit, but at the end of the day, is you gonna fold? Is that gonna be the end of you? Or are you gonna be unmovable?
The woman, it's me to the word. It's me, the baby, the word. What you gonna do? I didn't seen it happen.
Stand on it.
Look, Tyrone, I'm tired. You're always gone every weekend. You don't ever have time for me. I got my bags packed. It's either me or the word. Shit, all right. I'll help you put in the cup.
That's in the cup.
Yeah, I just want one cent.
Yeah.
We don't never fucking go nowhere. Want to go to the movies? What day you want to go to the movies? I want to movies only on a Saturday though. Like, come on, man. We got Sunday.
We can go anything.
Monday.
I gotta go right this side.
It's Saturday. Look at us, a demon though, man. No. And like I always say, you brothers out there, you can't bend, bro. You gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on the principles of this word, man. All right. Hey, look, that's not a good time for me, but you know, you ain't gonna be on no gorilla shit. But hey, maybe we can try to pick a time on a Sunday. Hey, well, no, that's not good. Well, hey, we just can't do nothing then. Right? You gotta stand on your word, because when you bend, you can never go back.
Yeah,
Once that woman see that I'm gonna see if this nigga really believe what he believe in, and you bend and you go to this, hey, bro, I ain't feeling too good. You get a whole, Jake get in the whole act. Jake get put on that Lil Wayne voice, that froggy Lil Wayne voice. I ain't feeling too good today. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you today, though. But Shalom, I'm gonna see you brothers next weekend. Yeah, you ready? You got the phone. You in the show. You in the show eating popcorn. But then you put the phone on. Y'all, bunch of shot. We cussing the nigga out. You on the block. But she over there like, this nigga done.
These are the benefits, like the brother saying, the belief. If a man believes so strong, it'll cause a man who don't believe to believe. Like his belief is so damn strong. Whatever it is he believing in, like I want some of that. It'll rub off. Like it'll start to become contagious. It'll be like, damn, brother believe so hard. Like, man, what you believe about?
Yeah.
Like, what's so strong there? Like the connection there for you to just be like going the way you go about it, man, and never wavering or bending. You got it.
And then your woman get to the point.
She believe.
Yeah, she believe all your shit. Like, you know, you ain't getting the move, man.
I believe it. Oh yeah, believe slavery. It's coming. I believe it. Yeah. You got to get ready for slavery.
The only thing he believes right now is that Long Island tea that he drunk, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And that dough.
Yeah.
And that perk.
Yeah. And that perk 30 he didn't took.
Straight
You know? But these devils, like I say, they in their kingdom, man. Look at them. They're not in trouble as other men. You know, they get to walk around with their beards, because they ain't hunching on the motherfucking thing that walking down the street with them. All right? They just walking down the street with some women, man. All right? But they're in their kingdom. You know? But we got a whole kingdom coming to us, man. I'm talking about ruling with righteousness and with an iron fist of these devils. What you about to say, though?
I'm gonna say, hey, just backing up what the brother Kaya said, belief is a form of power that the Lord have given us, because the world is coming at you with all its of its beliefs, and it's really a battle of beliefs. You see, this is, the scriptures are facts unto us. To other people, it's opinions. All right, but that just strengthens us to what? To combat every single day.
And there's something to add to you too, because me and Elder Zahab, the brother that came out here last week, the elder, we were talking on the side like for each and last one of you brothers, man, the Lord put the spirit of each and last one of our spirits, even my spirit, he put the spirit of certain men down here for a reason to run it, because he know how the people here is. So if brothers are raw, brothers are the way it is, that spirit is here for a reason to conduct the Lord's business, man. All right. So you gotta do the stand at home. You gotta stand on business, because your personal business ain't my business. You gotta stand on business at home. All right, at work. Even with yourself, eating the right. Because you can't be like in the situation we had. Hey brother, let's pinking that meat. Jake still eat the meat. You know what I'm saying? Jake eating the mystery meat and shit. You gotta stand on business, brother. Like you can't be sitting at home. You gotta keep the law, touch commandments. The dietary laws don't stop once that camera go off, man. Because the Lord is watching you. That's another thing Jake forget. Jake forget that the Lord is watching you through the angels, man. He see you up there. He even know your thoughts, man. You up there like Martin with the pork chop. Coming back up. And shit, the Lord, he thinking about eating pork, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay got the mashed potatoes with the brown gravy, the corn. All right? Hey, man.
Shrimp
What you doing? Huh?
Shrimp grits.
Shrimp grits and shit, man. Hey, you gotta believe in this, man. It's a reason why the Lord set this whole thing up the way he did, man. It's a reason why this man standing alongside you. It's a reason why he's standing alongside you, and so on and so forth. That's why we're here. We're literally here to get each other on them chariots, man. He got to get me on the chariot, I got to get him on the chariot. Same thing for him. You are accountable for yourself, and you are your brother's keeper, man. Go ahead, you had it, right?
Second Peter, chapter 1 and verse 10 said, wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligent to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. So one thing about it is that, you trust and believe in the Lord. You got to worry about nothing. The Lord is already overcome. You shall overcome. All we got to do is constantly walk in the path of righteousness. Trust and lean on the Lord. Put your total trust in him.
Get 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. You can put it back on. But that goes what he's saying, man. It's already been worked out in the spirit. You just gotta go through the the trial and the test and finishing it, man.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. That's why, like we always say, the reason why the lion is the lion, because the lion loves the process of going through with the hunt, getting hungry, hiding in the bushes, finding a weakling, chasing them, grabbing them,
Slapping them around.
choking them out, and then he get the meat. He don't never want to get some shit that's already wounded, already dead. It's over with. But it's the process, man. You gotta go through the process, and the process for us is what? Catching hell, going through the things in order to building yourself up and actually what they call it, used to make statues, how they chiseling yourself into a man of the Lord, man.
With that steel.
Right. But hold on, let that shit go by. She ain't gonna be able to hit.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There has no temptation taking you but such as is common to man. But the Almighty is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So one thing about it is that, you know, even whatever the fiery trial that we're going through, the Lord is with us all the way to the finish line. You know, one thing about it, you know, you got to be tried as gold is tried in the fire. You know, so one thing about it, the Lord is constantly purging us. You know, He's constantly building us up. He's constantly, you know, that fine gold, constantly carving us out. You know what I'm saying, to the men that we get ready to be. You know what I'm saying, Yasserah, the prince of the power. You know, hey, the Lord's getting ready, you know, do a mighty work. So all we got to do is trust the process, just like the elder said. You know what I'm saying, trust and believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, and one thing about it, that, you know what I'm saying, it's a routine thing. You know, we're just constantly doing, just like a job. Get up, constantly do the work, be repetition. Keep doing the work of the Lord, and the Lord's gonna constantly give you that increase. You know, we constantly growing. Once the seed been planted, it's gonna grow. You constantly manifest. You know, the Lord is gonna make you who you are. You know, hey, go ahead, you got it. Yeah,
That's a beautiful point, because the Lord, He's in a constant process of purging us. One of those things He's purging out of us is loving this world. So so-called hardships come on you, so-called so-called bad luck, which there's no such thing. But things happen. The Lord is taking you out of the world, man. Our people, you know, you find out you're Israelite, you're supposed to love the kingdom of heaven. You're supposed to want to see the end of this place. All right? You might have your car break down. You might have, you know, love the car too much. One of your children might pass. You might have loved your children too much. It's something you might have loved more than the Lord. So He took it from you.
He must suffer and make us believe in the word more. Because yeah, now we living through the word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because there's a difference when you read the precept, you act like you know it. But yeah, but you live through it, there's a whole different meaning of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you could feel it.
Yeah,
You could feel it.
yeah, go ahead. That's right.
Paul say he's suffering bounds, but the word of the Lord is not bound. So even though it seems as if we're in afflictions, shackles, and the thing that kind of compresses us in, the word is still free. It's still going about, man. Because we're speaking the word, though yet we captives, we're slaves, man. So it's like we stuck, but the word of the Lord is free. Nothing can stop it, man. So like you say, just to know that word for it to go about, that makes us abound more and more. Just like the brother said, man. Tazadak.
Like I think it's in Thessalonians 3. It said that the word of the Lord may have free course. The word of the Lord is free flowing. It has to have free course, man. You know, we must abound by it. You know, it don't bound by us. You know, but it is what it is. Like, you go ahead.
Yeah, like it's building us up slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey.
it's something to play.
Like a one thing I tell these brothers down here: if you every 6 months on a video, all right, you need to be doing. That's what the scripture say. Examine thyself. You should be going back and doing an examination. You go back 6 months and watch one of these videos of you on the side or you on the video. You should see a different person every time. You should look there. You should even look different. All right, your vocabulary, the things that you utter, the way you think, the even down to the dinners and the lunches you eat should be different. Should be changing, man. You shouldn't be stagnant. You shouldn't be because you can't be stagnant in the truth. You gotta be growing somewhere, whether it's through the scriptures or just as a man in general, having more accountability. All right, more what it is, more accountability, more discipline, being more responsible, man. Being more, really kind to your brother, because this truth ain't anything about being stingy either, man. Well, this brother constantly buying me meals. Fuck it, I'm gonna let him keep buying them. You playing the brother like a. Hey man, buy the brother a meal too. Hey brother, you need gas money? The brother riding with you. Hey brother, you need gas money? Hey brother, you hungry? You know, be thoughtful of a brother. This ain't the bowling alley or the barbershop, man. What these niggas go to. This is more. We think of each other, man. All right.
Yeah, if I could add to you, that should be one of the most natural things to come by, man. Being brotherly.
Yeah, man. Hey, we've been around some guys that just pure niggas, man. You know, I just seen Jake with a a wide thing full of money. But we trying to get into a spot where, hey, brother, you put in 20, we're gonna all put 20 in just to get this boot and some food. I got $5. Yeah, nigga, brother.
Come see the money. And brother, see the money.
I'd rather, if I had to do something with that money, I'd break that 20 for my brother. Fuck it, I'm gonna get it. I go ask one of these niggas in the world for 20. You know what I'm saying? But for the brotherhood, I'm gonna, hey man, fuck, I'm gonna break it. But Jake not thoughtful of their brother, man. You gotta treat a brother as yourself, man. And you gotta really hold fast to treating every man like your house shot. Hey, this brother, your house shot. I'm gonna watch how I talk to him. Watch how I deal with him. I'm gonna deal with him upright. I ain't gonna tell you, hey brother, I'm gonna pick you up for 3 from work. Yeah, I'm about to pull up on you. But I'm on the other side of town though. I'm just telling you I'm gonna pull up on you. And I'm on the other side of town. You don't do no shit like that, man. You talking to the brothers crazy and shit. And then when the brothers pull you up about it, you mad. I want to put my resignation in and I want to transfer. What are you talking about, man? What you talking about, man?
Yeah,
Laying hands.
if you're a nigga in one camp, if you go to another camp, you're still gonna be a nigga, man.
You ain't feeling. Yeah.
You're just a nigga in a different place, but you still that nigga. Like you a nigga.
And like I say, we done seen guys over and over. Yeah, every other city I go, you're a nigga. You know, you got a lot of niggas got nigga tendencies, man. Your whole thing is you dealing with a brother as if you about to stick him up like it's a robbery. Or you dealing with niggas? You dealing with niggas on the street corner, man. We don't deal like that. You know? I'm gonna, like I said, by all means, hey brother, can you bring me up the street right here? No, I'm gonna bring you where you gotta go to make sure you're safe. I'm gonna take into account. I'm gonna go all the way the whole mile, man. And if I got a problem with a brother, I'm gonna deal with him in the context of Matthew 18. The truth tell us how to deal when it comes to brothers, man. It's best to be straightforward. It's best to go through the straight way of being, because you got certain dudes. You know, I look at, in particular, the guy I work for. You know, he's not straightforward. Before he tell you something straightforward, he's gonna look around, but I don't know. But he's gonna get somebody else to do the dirty work. He's not a man. You gotta look at him. You gotta look at a man in his eyes, man, and say what it is, man. You know, you gotta ask the brother. Really, you should be in the business of asking the brother. Hey, brother, what you meant by that? Hey, brother, what? Because maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe it came out the wrong way. Or you give the men an opportunity to explain itself. But men don't deal right, you know. But go ahead.
This Proverbs 18:24. A man that had friends must shew himself free. Read it again.
Hey, go ahead. What's going on?
Proverbs 18:24. A man that had friends must shew himself friendly.
Yeah, like if you have a friend, you know, you gotta show yourself friendly. You gotta be friendly to that friend. You know what I'm saying? So hey, the same thing, like we come to say the brotherhood, hey, you gotta show yourself as a brother. You know? Yeah.
But hey, brother, if you're a man in the Lord of 144,000 and you taking a seat at the table in the supper, and we're gonna eat the lamb and drink with the Lord, man, you got to be friendly. Ain't nobody at the table unfriendly. You see what happened to Judas Iscariot, man? You can't eat the lamb of the Lord unworthily, man. Ain't no man gonna be unworthy at that table, that crowning ceremony. He was worthy. So he was what? Found friendly. Hey, you know, I wish I said I don't call you servants, but friends, man. If you're a friend of Yahushua, you automatically friendly, right? And I tell brothers all the time, it's priceless to be a brother. Like, it's easy, brother. It's easy. Like, if you gotta try hard to be a brother, not a brother. That's natural. That's something the Lord gave you. It's natural. It ain't. You don't even gotta try. It's like this. What it is when, like, you know,
Yeah, cause like, say like you trying to be a friend with a wicked ass nigga.
Yeah,
You gotta do something.
you gotta do something with it. He gotta go. That's a good point, right? You gotta bend your integrity, your morality. With a brother, you just be, bro. I would tell people be asking me like, man, what's going on with you? What's up with you? They're like, how you doing? I always tell them I'm regular. They like, man, regular? You ain't good, like you ain't extra, like brother. I'm just regular. They want me to be a whole bunch of something or a whole lot less. Like, nigga, you ain't wicked, you ain't fucking these bitches, all those shoot niggas. Like, brother, I'm just regular. Jake asked me, what is regular? Brother, I'm just normal. Say down, say, bro, how you normal out here, bro? All this shit going, mindset, man. But even with a brother, it should just be a normal, natural thing, man. Right? Go ahead.
If I could add to you, brother, like you said, a lot of things, it don't feel good sometimes. If I'm eating some food and I got a brother next to me that's not eating, I don't feel good. Do you want something to eat?
It's
like,
natural.
It's natural, bro. I don't like eating in front of another man that I say that I love, that you my brother.
How can you? Right? Certain ways will hinder you. It'll be like, if you're a nigga, you gonna know what you're doing down bad. You're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna eat it. Hey, but I can have that. Not nobody can't eat it. like what? Like, brother, you wasn't even eating it. But that's neither here nor there. It says, and there's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. Because you could, like you say, you could have an early brother that's just a nigga. He's just a vexation to your spirit, man. To your bones or a family member or whoever it is. Then you can have a friend of a man of the Lord that you never met all your life, and he treats you better than your family. No, your blood kin. And he real thing, he's solid because he feel the Lord, man. Because a man that feel the Lord, he must show himself freely. The Lord ain't say, oh, it's a possibility, maybe a little bit. Oh, well, just only when you're in the congregation of the brothers. Like, nah, you must show yourself freely. It's a commandment from the Lord. It's the second commandment. Jake be like, man, I could bring it out. I got all this wisdom. No, the second commandment is the what? Love thy brother with all thy heart. Love is the fulfilling of the law. Fulfill the law with your brother, and you will be a man of the Lord. That's law. All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Kushad.
I was holding that.
I know you want to say something.
No, so yeah, but I don't want Bayan to bring this out.
He wanted to make a point.
Oh,
with
yeah.
I had. Select.
You know, like y'all brothers were saying, just to back y'all up, you know, me and multiple brothers have had this conversation on how if you need something, all right, and you call a brother and ask a brother, it's all right, I got you, you know, such and such, let me handle this, you know, I got this, we're gonna get up around this time. Boom. You call a family member, a friend, somebody in the world, and multiple brothers can attest to this. Like, hey, look, I need you to help me do this, that, and the third. When the time comes down to you calling, phone ain't picking up, hit you back 2 days later, like, my bad, bro, I forgot. But versus when you being brotherly, when you are amongst men with the same agenda, the same mind on one accord, and to treat each other as, you know, you would treat yourself, is what the brother was alluding to, which Yahushua said. You know, loving thy brother as you love thyself, man. You know, you're going to do everything that you need to do to make sure that the body is good, all right? To make sure that all the brothers are working fluently, all right? That we all may be, you know, on one accord still, you know? Got it, bro.
Yeah, constant. So like, this is Sirach chapter 6, verse 16. It says, a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
Yeah, it's a faithful friend. It's like a medicine. It's like, hey, it keeps you in good health. You know what I'm saying? Hey, talk to a brother, you know, be around brother. Hey, it's good health unto you, man. It's good for you. You know, that's why it's important to be around the brotherhood, you know, as much as you can. You know, it say, yeah, he that fear the Lord, you gonna find it. Like, you gonna find that friend that you need, that's righteous unto you. You know, if you fear the Lord.
What? Verse 17 says, whoso feareth the Lord.
A medicine is also a remedy. A friend is a remedy, right? Because you'll counsel with a brother, and the brother give you the right direction, and it'll bring healing to your spirit. You'll be like, yeah, man, like, even though man, that's right, like exactly what the brother said, that's a healing, man. Right? It ain't, because what medicine do? It make you feel better than the current situation. You got to take medicine. The state you was in, you was infirmated. You had infirmities. But it what? Lift your spirit. So when a brother lift your spirit, that's a medicine, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I want to make a point too. Like the brother he had brought that on the 1 Corinthians 10:13. Like we all going through the same experience. going through the same experience. You know what I'm saying? The same temptations.
It tell you that in 1 Peter 5:9 that the same afflictions are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world, man. So, like you say, we're a remedy to each other, man. There's no way for us to be sick. And to be sick is to be without the knowledge, wisdom of the Lord. It ain't just a sick, Jake, like my arm hurting. It gets sicker than that. All right, you would be sick without having the word of the Lord. You are sick. You would do something freakish as hell on Bourbon Street, man, with no remorse. You'll be like, man, I just did some freaky indecent exposure shit, man. And then you'll just walk down the street and do it again. All right, because it's what? It's no fear. You're gonna add sin unto sin. You gotta go.
And Paul was thinking, like, yeah, like,
see, yeah, man, that adds sin unto sin. What up, my brother? Yeah.
God bless y'all.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right. In the name of Jesus Christ, send it up. Send the prayers up. Yeah. Them bitches ain't gonna never get answered. Hey, and then he gonna do this when he finished. Yeah, go and let Jesus Christ catch that prayer, man. Stupid dummy. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Like basically as we all going through the same afflictions, you know what I'm saying? Hey, some brothers, hey, made it through affliction that you're going through right now. If I talk to that brother, it's like, hey, you know, if that brother can make it through affliction, I can make it through it. That's what, hey, brothers, hey, talk. Yeah, boost your faith. Yeah,
brothers go through afflictions and come out at the end and boost your faith.
You got one too.
Before, if I could add another point to you, and brothers always mention this too, the Lord also put us in positions for you to go through something that brother is currently going through. So now, again, that you can help.
Yep.
Because he never been through that, but you already solid with that thing already.
That's right.
But this is Sirach chapter 6, verse 17. It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also."
Yeah. As a whole friendship is built upon. As a whole brotherhood is built upon. Like, hey, upon the fear of the Lord.
Don't be no freak, man. Wait a minute. No, ain't no pictures. We don't play around here. Get ready for slavery, nigga. You get ready for slavery too. Don't put on there. Yeah, you not attractive. Go ahead, man. Yeah, you not attractive. You not attractive, man. Fucking shit, man. You gotta get ready for slavery. Nigga. Shit, man. Man, we ain't no fucking zoo. Like, we really serving the Lord, and they got a Mardi Gras shirt on. Mardi Gras gone. Ain't no more Mardi Gras coming either. We believe that was the last one this year. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 6 and 17 again. It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also."
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, like that's the brotherhood is the foundation of it. It's the fear of the Lord. It's the will of the Lord. You know, that's, hey, we building on, hey, the Lord's the Father's business. That was all about. It ain't about nothing else. You know, as long as we had that same mindset, we go direct our friendship right.
Yep.
No, hey, that's our friendship lasts. That's our brotherhood lasts. No, hey, we all stand on, hey, no, one accord according to the scriptures, man. According to the ways of the Lord.
So, this is going into, building with the brotherhood and building a friendship, a bond between brothers. And this is something that you have to look out for if you're not adverse to adhere to. This is Sirach 20 and verse 1. It says, "There's a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise." And sometimes you talk to a brother and you say, "Dang, man, like, what do you mean by what you say?" And you have to, take a step back and be like, "He didn't mean it like that," or whatever the case may be, And then it says, "It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt." So yeah, if you got something to say to your brother, get it off your chest, And we all men out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Kind of like, yeah, we're not supposed to come from the brotherhood, yeah, all gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got like something to say to a brother, or you offended by something, hey, talk to that particular brother.
Pulling
You know?
grudges and shit.
But the point is, what's best in your folks, man. You know, that has to be done. We ain't in the business of sweeping shit on the rug and everything all hunky dory and okay. Now, it don't work like that, man. Okay?
This Galatians 6, verse 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, and a lot of times we as brothers, we may be overtaken in our faults, man. Because even, like you say, getting things off your chest, you got to also be willing to abstract what that brother have done to you, and you may have done something to him. So as we're basically taking each other faults, we got to be able to bear each other burdens. It says, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, man. So as we be spiritual, we get back to the meek, the low, or you take the low with your brother. All right, if he overtaken in a fault, you take the low. Sometimes taking the low is the best option in things, right? Even if you ain't the one that need to have humility. Sometimes it's like, you know what, to build that brother, keep the meekness or keep everything what? Cope and steady between us. I take the low, it'll be the best way out, man. Jake, but that take humility. You gotta have humility. It says, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Boy, you got it.
What's it? Consider yourself. Like, hey, like instead of focusing on trying to say, oh, you right, or you did something right in that point. Hey, make sure, hey, you gotta check on yourself too. Yeah, balance yourself. That's how, hey, the conversation would be, hey, all right. You know what I'm saying? And I always think about this, like, you offend a brother, sometimes that make us the brotherhood better. You know what I'm saying? Because in the day, like, all the brotherhood ain't gonna be all good all the time. It ain't gonna be all fun. Sometimes you might offend a brother. Just ill. You know what I'm saying? Just know that brother better.
Remember,
you know what I'm saying?
conversation. Kindness is too. It's like a back and forth thing. So even if you get a brother to be totally considerate of you, then you just be totally considerate of him. It works that way, right? It's a give and take, right? That's how we sanctify each other's souls. You got to give and take. All right, it got to be back and forth. You got it.
Yeah, Let's start with communication.
An even exchange. Yep.
Communication.
Communication is an even exchange too, like the elder said, right? It's brother reaching out, telling you his faults, or speaking things unto you. Then likewise, he got to give you that right to get yours off too, man. All right, and that's what a communication is. It's an even exchange, man. All right, don't be lackluster in it. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, sometimes, hey, offense, hey, man, might make the brother, hey, make your friendship, your relationship better with a brother. Yeah, stronger.
I wish I said that.
Yeah.
It's Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. It says, moreover, if thy brethren shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. So that's how a lot of friendships, especially amongst men, you get stronger when there's contention. You have a argument, a fight, a disagreement, and you see how our brother handled it. He handled it like a man. Okay, I respect that. You actually get closer to a man through friction and argument sometimes. Like sometimes it go to fist.
Even dudes at work, but we didn't start off on the wrong foot. You didn't cuss me out and cuss you, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We started all wrong. And then next thing you know, over the process of time, we were working together and we were the best friends. Yeah, man, this motherfucker cussed me out. But it started off rocket, but because men gonna be men, bro. There's a lot of even with Edomites and shit, even with Edomites, shit has started all rough. You got your stance, I got my stance, but then over time, and the man, hey, I was tripping, and I could have did that better. But some relationships don't start off right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, respect honesty. Man, respect a man that's gonna tell you what it is to your face over somebody that's gonna gossip, talk behind your back. Like that's unmanly. So sometimes two men, they'll lock horns, but you have a mutual respect that way.
That's not. Wait. Hey, that's the order of relations, right? We're relating something to one another, whether it's heavy burdens or brother ain't in the spirit right now, or whatever it may be. Like sometimes you'll just catch a brother when his spirit ain't right. It might not be directly towards you, but he may give you some aggressive energy, but it wasn't because of you. It could have been of some things happened at the house, his woman, or different things like that. And he may come off as if it's geared towards you, but it's not so. And that got to be regulated. He got to let you know. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm knowing. It says, Galatians 6:2, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law. of the Mashiach Yahushua. Just like the brother said, when you go and telling me false alone, y'all ban each other burns, and that's how you fulfill the law. Fulfilling the law is loving your brother. What is the love of the brother? Doing what the Lord say do, according to the precepts. It's easy, brother. It's easy to be a brother. Like, it's easy, right? I know. Don't nobody want to be his brother. A lot of people don't love him in life. So they just pass and he by himself, hitting the horn with a green mask on, right? It's hard to love him. He listen to Edomite mute. Don't know your brothers don't love him.
He hate himself.
You got a lot of business when nobody love you. When people love you, you got little business. Like, we got a small world with little business in it. But we busy, right? Because people love us. According to the law. You got it, brother. Y'all got it. You got it.
I'm gonna back you up real quick, brother. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. It says, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
Yeah, it's better to have 2 brothers than just be by yourself.
You see that in Proverbs 17 and 17.
Yeah.
Friend love it, and I'll tell my brother.
Brother is made for the day of adversity.
Hey, that's just like, brother. I would rather argue with my brother than to argue with nobody at all. I'm just, hey, you stupid motherfucker, you fussing with, what are you doing? Right? It's not that you're arguing, but you're getting the understanding with each other. Because all arguing it brings about an understanding, man. And you always want to have an understanding in a way with which we would never rather that. We never rather just offensively argue with our brother. But if we never get into anything, how then will we ever know we love each other, brother? You gotta take into account of that with your woman, something at the job, or if you never you did everything perfectly, then when something imperfect come about, it might blow up. It might go over the top, man. So then if you do get into some adversity, right, you'll see where the strength is at, where the love of the strength is at. And between you and your brother, you got it.
Brother, see, it's the same with the Lord, man, because we go through hard times and troubles that the Lord bestow upon us, and you be like, frustrated at the moment, but then I got to, humble down and realize that the Lord is actually helping me by afflicting me.
Don't frustrate the spirit.
Yeah,
That's the scripture.
you got to
Don't
check
have your
yourself.
spirit frustrate, man. Right? Because frustrating your brother's spirit gonna automatically have your spirit frustrated, because now he got to keep bringing you his faults. Now you got to listen to him. You got to respect him. You got to adhere to him. Then you got to give him back what he's asking of you, man. Right. Whether you like it or not, if he come to you with the law, you gotta bow down to it. You can't, no, brother, get the other brothers. He bringing the law to me, and I won't do it. What you talking about, man? You gotta do what the brother asking you to do, man. So when you ask of something of him, it'd be an even exchange. It's equivalent. You got it, bro.
You can't even know a person until you see him angry.
Till you see him angry.
It's all good when everything's running smoothly. All right, when you see somebody like angry and they still respectful towards you, it's like, okay, that's how they really feel.
That's how you go.
Yeah, even McMill, he said one time, if you're down bad, you really see who in your corner. You know what I'm saying?
Sirach chapter 12, verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. So a friend can't be known in prosperity, man. Everything's going good. Everybody show up, When things get bad, when you're down to your last $5, like, who's still around? Those are your actual friends.
And you don't know who love you in a time of hate. Because see, hate coming. That time from the world of different people, and the time of hate, that's when we're going to find out who love us, according to the love of brothers. All of us, right? All of us fall under that ride, all right? It ain't no man over it. We all fall under that banner. In the time of hate, we're going to find out who love us. And Yahushua going to love us, man. Yahushua and the men that love the appearance of him, right? And that's in the same spirit. You got to do it.
Yeah. I want to make a point, too, because we had friends of the world that day. All we did was just have fun. You know what I'm saying? We just know what I'm saying, trying to get these chicks, parties and all that shit. But in the day, like as soon as like as you get older and shit like that, hey, this just start to mature. You know what I'm saying? And then like it start to dissolve, like it go away.
Sometimes you grow apart from family members and friends and shit like that, man. And it's true make it happen too. Girl, we around that nigga wear a dress on the cone. And preaching man, they talk shit, bro. I mean, but just in life sometimes you just grow apart. No, I got or had a so-called friend. I'm like, God damn, a nigga, you still acting like 2006 when we was in high school. You 30 something now, you still acting the same way. But the truth brings forth the acts for maturity too. All right, just as somewhere in life there's a process where it has a click. You have to start bringing forward responsibility, whether that's with a woman or a child or even with yourself. All right, because like I always say, a way how a man conduct himself and he takes care of himself and the things around him shows for what he is, man. You can groom yourself. You can have nice, decent clothes on. Your car can be clean, look good. That shows how your mind is. But when you're around here looking like Blanka from Street Fighter, something wrong, man. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 19. I'm going to start at 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him.
Yeah. Nice, presentable. You know what I'm saying? You look good, you smell good, you decent. Hey, man, all those things come into account. But when you see a man, Jake don't even got pants or jeans for himself, man. Something wrong. Huh? With no pockets on him.
And the Lord, with the point you're making, is a great point, analogy, and example of that. The men of the Lord even take care of their beasts. Y'all can know.
Yeah.
And beasts are not men and people.
Yeah, you shouldn't go. Brother shouldn't go by your house and your dog got a hat rack, man. You can hang a fitty cap on them back hind legs, but a butt at, man. Real show you just see the spinal cord, man.
Hurt.
You know. So I can hear eat. Nah, man, take care of your shit, bro.
If you take care of beasts, how much more yourself as a man? Like men have dominion over the beasts. So what he's saying is a perfect example, man.
Take care of everything, man.
Take care of your shit, man.
Your car is like back in the ancient time when you had a horse.
That's your chariot.
Your chariot, you gotta take care of that bitch, man. Until the missiles come, maybe, you know. Or you able and fortunate to, to dip and dab through cars, cool. But take care of the bitches though, bro. Yeah. You might need to get the fuck out of here for a hurricane, though. Anything, man. Hey, brother, I'm stuck in Delaware. I might need you to come get me. Oh, brother, my tire's low. I'm gonna put some man in the tire. But you may be you might be the only guy that's able to do it, but you gotta have things right though.
Yeah, you can't treat yourself like shit, but then you say I just treat the Lord like everything, man. But you don't have care of yourself. Even the Lord say, take care of yourself, man.
You're His temple.
You're His temple. You just, I'm gonna just defile myself, but I'm gonna make sure the Lord is just never polluted. Ain't what you talking about, man? Right? Come on, bro. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Start acting like it, man.
Bride of your house.
You're the bride.
If you see woman, and they haggard and they messed up, their hair is unkempt, they bust down, what that say about the man? He bugged out.
It says adorn yourself for the marriage. Like, get ready to the marriage. And what a woman do? She spend the whole time away looking as beautiful as she could possibly look for the man for 2 minutes. You only walk down the aisle 2 minutes, then you say, I'm doing this good. That's bullshit. But I'm just generous. She spent the whole month or however long it took on what? Just beauty, just adorning herself. So if we the wife for Yahweh Shai or the groom, then we should be adorning ourselves, cleaning our temple up, all right? Unpolluting ourselves, right? Making ourselves pure and cleansing ourselves for the word, man. Right, with the word, cleansing out, working on ourselves, man. Bodily exercise profited, but little, but it profited. But we exercise spiritually and start to level up spiritually. That's cleaning yourself up too, man. Right? That's taking it up a notch. You got it, bro. Y'all got it.
This Proverbs 31, which goes into being a virtuous woman. All right, we're supposed to be the bride of Yahushua. It says, Proverbs 31 and 23, her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. So you make your husband look good by looking good, man. All right, we're supposed to make Yahushua look good by the way we conduct ourselves, the way we carry ourselves. We're Zion, man. We're the monument of Yahushua. People, the heathen, the 2/3, they look at us and they see the Lord. So if you call yourself a servant of Yahushua, you just bugged out. You never take care of yourself. You don't comb your beard. You nasty. You just weird. Like it's like what is this Hebrew Israelite thing? What is that about? You're looking
That's
crazy,
like,
man.
when you look at rosters, you know, and they be having all that matted hair and shit. It's like crazy, bro. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Like that, what the brother said, there's a scripture that brothers put out about this. This say, cleanliness go before godliness, man. Not next to godliness, man. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Health wise too. And Apostle Hubby on that tip. You got certain guys. Ain't no fucking way. You was this brother size starting off, and now you big as a house, man. What the fuck is you eating? What are you doing, man? What kind of portions of food and things are you doing to just let your health go, man? Because if you letting your health go, your mental capacity is gone too, man. You know, you are what you eat. What are you doing? If you really about the herbs, be about the herbs, man. Stop bullshit, man. If you really about eating clean, eat clean. You know, do somewhat workout. You know, brothers work out, do their thing, man. But do that. Don't sit up here and be playing, man. You eating fast food all goddamn day. You know? You should be getting a well decent lawful meal, man.
Go ahead. Look for mercy, right, from the Lord, but then you don't have no mercy on yourself, man. Jake be contradicting himself a lot, man. Jake be walking in reverse.
You can say, who can do good if a man can't do good to himself?
So, yeah, who be envious evil to himself.
Yeah.
To whom will he do good, man? Jake hurt himself, right? But then look for help from the Lord. Like the Lord, like, nah, you working in reverse, my man.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You're a man of law. You shouldn't be fucking with McDonald's, man. You shouldn't be eating Chewies and red bags of Doritos and shit, man.
Now what we doing?
Right? You know, and a lot of times, you know, it ain't gonna be over righteous. You know, brother, eat a chip, but that chip ain't it's no life in that chip. You know, unless like I say, unless it has this is the amount of ingredients on it right here. Not a whole paragraph of Diromexic, Plastate. They gotta name that shit. You know, you gotta take all that shit into consideration. Now, you know, it's a lot of shit that we can't eat because of Esau doing. But hey, man, I'm gonna put forth my better foot towards it too, though.
Yeah, you should be able to pronounce your food, Jake. If you're eating chemicals, diametric, poly, what is that? Like, what are you putting in your body, man? Some shit Esau made up.
Then, brother, hey, brother, you don't want to eat that. No, brother, but you still going for it to try to eat the shit.
You know, justify itself. Ain't no pork in it, brother. It ain't unlawful. Is it expedient?
There's chemicals in it, though, man.
Is it expedient?
The chemical is how you know it's not pork. Esau just named some shit, yellow 5, red 7, blue 6. It's swine, man.
A brother come to me and say, hey, brother, the orange juice got roach blood.
I ain't drinking it though.
I ain't drinking it no more, man. I'm gonna believe the brother, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
But brother, it's about the fuck all that, man. You know Jake do that shit though, right?
Wait, try to be first in his own cause.
Yeah.
They said, but your brother come searching you out. There's a man that a brother that seemed just right in his own cause. But your brother search out, like, brother, it got red, brother, we've been eating it. I saw Apostle Tar eating. What are you talking about, brother? It's just, Jacob just say something like, man, the apostle just so he ain't it. What are you talking about, man?
Jake had that apostle to heart say, oh,
Yeah.
you ain't up there in New York, brother. You know what I'm saying? You don't even understand what the apostle said.
Yeah.
You just taking on your own preconceived notion to what you trying to justify your
Yeah.
the situation, man.
See, yeah.
Because I always said it is only a few brothers out there that's really eating right, man. All right? Even spiritually, you gotta eat from this buffet, man. On a spiritual note, you can't sit here. I'm gonna deal with the elders here, but then I'm gonna go watch a little bit of IUIC. That's a strange plate, man. That's strange food, man. I'm gonna watch Sakari. That's definitely some strange shit over there, man. I'm gonna go maybe Tazariak got the answers. I'm gonna go, nah, brother, you gotta eat from one place and one place only, man.
Gonna upset your stomach.
Yeah, it's gonna upset your stomach mixing all that together.
Stomach, your belly.
You can't eat ice cream and go eat a salad. All right.
A salad with bacon on it.
Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, move it the other way, this way.
Yeah, it's over here.
That's like eating ice cream and guacamole together. You bound to tell some draws.
They gotta run that tongue.
Yeah. On a hot sunny day too. You can't do it, man. You gotta eat right physically in the world, and you gotta eat right in this truth too, man. You can't dibble and dab. You gotta become a full age. You can't go sit up here, I've been around 6 months in the truth, but I'm gonna go see what's going on with Islam. Nah, brother, you gotta grow up.
Yeah.
Cause that shit'll bug you out. I'm gonna go study the Nephilim, the Book of Enoch, Jasper, Anunnaki.
Now you're gonna start saying giants. I saw a giant down there on Bourbon running on there. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Ain't no giants. That wasn't giants. You know, Jake tripping, bro.
You gotta become a full age. It's a time and place to where you start dibbing and dabbing at, but you gotta get rooted in the truth first, man. Deeply rooted. Because when you deal with some plants, you just do this. You just brush up against it. You knock the whole root, the stem, and everything out of it, man. Because it's freshly put in the ground. But what happens when those roots take place? Some of them roots run deep. They run wide, man. You gotta get rooted. Going back to the original lesson of being assured in the truth, understanding what you're into, man. But some dudes don't even understand that. They still battling with the white man. The white man is not, Yahweh Shah is not a white man. You know what I'm talking about? When you do, you know how Jake do? Jake put them hands together. Jesus pop in his mind. The white guy. You gotta erase that out your mind. You gotta look at him and I know for sure that the Most High is a dark skinned man. Yahweh Shah is a dark skinned man. What you got?
It's like, yeah, when you try something new, you gotta keep on eating that same thing until you get used to the taste of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get used to your stomach. To where like now like it's all you taste. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the word. Like you gotta get used to having to understand the word to where like, hey, even though you do like dipping and down to other books, the word come to you first to come to you.
It's like lifting weights. When you first start off lifting weights, it's hard to get into it because you got that what going against you? The resistance.
It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable. The pain sets in. And then what happens once you start to conquer the pain, conquer the discipline of, I might have did 2 push-ups today. I'm going back tomorrow, do 2 more. And tomorrow I'm gonna do the next day I'm gonna do 3. After a while, all that shit, it's a second nature to you. The resistance ain't so much resistance no more. Now I went from 135 pounds to 225. 225, and I'm going up. That's how this word is, man. Coming out of the world, it's hard giving up them Saturdays, man. Brothers know all the shit out there, but then when you steady disciplining yourself to do what? Fuck them. I'm going downtown. Fuck them. I'm going downtown. I'm going to class. I'm going to this, going to that. That shit becomes second nature. It happened to me. You giving up them Big Macs, the Golden Arch fries. I don't think about that shit no more, man. I don't think about pork chops, brother. I don't think about none of that shit. Women, all the women out in law, I get them back in the kingdom, man. Fuck it. You know? All the so-called, I get them back in the kingdom. I'm focused on this. What your boy said from Dead Presidents, I ain't worried about them people. I ain't worried about my daughter. People, I'm dealing with this right now, man.
War right here.
This is the war. I'm at war with myself. Get those urges and hey man, we men. We men, man. Jake, hey man, even man, JB want to sling that ice cream, man. Fuck, I ain't lying. Jake be want to
swing that thing.
Jake want to shoot the club, a couple clubs up. And I ain't talking about hey, I'm talking about boxes. All right, but you gotta control yourself with that. You know, it's a time and place for that, man. But you gotta it's the discipline. No, but go ahead.
Got something.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 6. It says, as ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushua the Lord. So,
holding it down.
oh, that's the order?
Nah, go ahead. That's the
good,
spirit, brother. That's crazy.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 6. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, established in the faith.
Rooted in him. To be rooted, get the word rooted. Just see what rooted say, man. You gotta be rooted. Just like any one of these trees that we see. In order for that tree to grow, it has to first root take a root to what? Fertile ground. The foundation of the first foundation of the plant is the what? The ground, the soil that is in, man. Then it starts to do what? Take a root, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, man. All right.
That brother experienced the process a lot of rooting it, digging up and putting on seed. Like that, so that brother know the rigorous work it take. What must happen so it can be established. The establishment of something is a process. It don't just pop up and pop out. Sometimes you gotta pluck up way more than what you'll have to do to actually putting it in. You'll do crucial work to just put it in, right? And then covering it up and let it grow up, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, like today, I was with the owner's son. He said, man, I want to go see how this particular tree I put in how it look. He said, damn, it's big. He said that thing was like this big when he put it in 3 years ago. Now it's big as that goddamn pole, man.
Yeah.
It's almost tall as that pole.
It was planted right.
Yeah, planted right.
Yeah,
But that and you gotta look at you gotta look at yourself as a tree, as a plant. How you started off, you gotta be able to be constantly growing, man. Constantly getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? Go ahead, what that word rooted say? I'm gonna get to read it again. I'm gonna get back.
That is the word rooted in that Colossians the brother's reading, and it's G4492 rezo, and it reads, it's the outline of biblical usage: to cause to strike root, to strengthen with roots, to render firm, to fix, to establish. It says cause a person or thing to be thoroughly grounded.
What's that strong? Ain't on definition.
Strong's
Or
definition.
the lexicon.
It just says to root. The Strong's definition. I'm about to look in the lexicon.
That's the anchor. It's in Yahushua. It's the anchor to our soul, man. We was actually started, rooted up, planted by Yahushua. What Paul said, Apollo's watering and Paul planted, but Yahweh, he gave the increase.
He liking the midnight to plants.
Yeah, by the rivers of water.
Well, I got the
You got
the spirit going, guys.
yes.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 1. Start at the top. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, hanging around niggas, being around people that are still in the world, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Which these other camps, they're scorners, man. They hate the apostles. They hate the true breakdown of the scriptures. You're sitting with wicked men. You're watching this person, you're getting defiled. It says, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and in his law doth he meditate day and night, right? Meditating on the precepts, studying. It says, this is the point right here, verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season, So when you keep the commandments, when you constantly around godly men, and you stay away from niggas, it's like you're a tree being planted by rivers of living water, man. How it shine, and that's the best way to grow.
Yeah, that's why, like certain trials we might go to where we have to apply the scriptures. Yeah, if it should be endless, they're playing endless now. You know what I'm saying? So they will be able to grow. You know?
In Ezekiel 31, they use that metaphor about him being like Lebanon or the tree, or Adam was in 31. Ezekiel, about him being a tree that shrouds, he was over all the trees, man. And we planted in him. So we gonna be over all the trees, which are the other nations, but we still speaking about the sprouting and the growing of us as a nation, a small nation. Remember, we walked out of Egypt, what, 70 souls? Right? Look at the nation of Israel now. Into Egypt, my bad. 70 souls we left out. Numbered up. You got it.
Sometimes you as that tree, you gotta give yourself a land Sabbath your damn self. You ain't cutting yourself off from the world and giving yourself a chance to grow, man.
That's happening.
Because what happens with the land Sabbath? You leave the land alone.
Yeah.
Letting whatever take course, man. Same thing with you being that plant. You gotta leave the world alone. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give myself a year, 6 months, cut myself off from all distractions of the world, and see what happens, man.
That's heavy.
You gotta do that.
That's heavy.
Cause we trees, man. Right? Go ahead. Like I said, go ahead. I ain't gonna even go no more, brother. Go ahead.
You got a precept, brother?
Yeah. Verse 22 to 24, it reads that he put off concerning the former conversation, the old man which is corrupt upon to receive with lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh was created righteous and true holiness. So, when you get this truth in the beginning, you might have nigga ways, like Elvis said, you might eat bad Big Macs, fried and everything. Once you get firm in the truth, you start to do better, do better, get right, you hang around the brothers, putting on that new man the Lord wants you to be. You gotta chasing after women, lust, the stuff you used to do in the world, stuff like that. You got.
Because what happens as trees? What happens when you get around other trees? Actually, other trees give shade to help other ones grow, man. Right? That particular shade helps other ones grow bigger, stronger. All right, we are that actual fertilizer. All right, for each other, man.
Can trees agitate each other?
Yes.
Like, yeah, con. I just wanted to make sure.
Other trees that are diseased can give the next tree to them a disease.
Con.
You know?
Right, man.
I kind of thought that. I just want to make sure.
So that goes until you as that tree, you gotta watch how you grow too. Because if you start to grow bad, you can damage other trees or other brothers around you, man. Watching what you do, watch what you say.
The tree's got life in it. Yeah. So
it's moving.
Yeah, so there's a level of energy or negativity could be given unto you. Or like the brother said, it could agitate you or get you to what? Do something that's off. It's like the trees in the garden, man. What it did, it got the righteous man of Eve, all right, that serpent subtlety did that unto Eve, which brought the evilness into Adam, man. So those trees caused one other tree to go off, man.
We them same servants in that vineyard working that garden.
Yep, we was in it.
So you gotta watch how you do that. We actually working that vineyard, man.
Yep.
So you gotta give a damn about everything around you. The vineyard, you gotta watch. Cause what happens in the vineyard? You got other type of insects come in. You got other type of
what you pull up. Those things you pull up. Weeds. Yeah, weeds. That's a lot.
Weeds. All those things, man.
Yep.
Weeds would be like the snakes.
Yeah. Gotta break that fallow ground up. That's why you see when the oxen is breaking the cloud of the ground up, he's separating things too also, man. He's separating vines and different things so it could be a fertile ground, man. So where it gotta blossom.
Man, this brother deal with this shit. We didn't deal with certain trees that got so many. I'm talking about vines so strong it's choking out the other plants and trees. You could then swing from them bitches like Tarzan. That shit the Tarzan ain't be swinging from. But it chokes out other plants, man, to where it killing off shit. Yo, you gotta watch, but you as the brothers in the camp, you gotta watch for shit like that. You gotta watch for things. We didn't have some characters come out here, bro. We didn't have some characters come out. And like the brother said, you meet some of the most beautiful brothers in the truth. You meet some of the most. Really, you gotta look at them. They're the top grimiest guys in the world, man. To be a nigga in the world, you the top. You the top of the top, just like us. Whatever we was doing in the world, we was the top of that, and the Lord took us out of the world to bring us in here to be the top Israelites, man. All right? It is what it is.
Shit, but a nigga in the truth, he top a nigga in the world, y'all.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Cause he know me, he nigga, I learned all the breakdowns. It just became a super nigga. That nigga metamorphosed into a super nigga. Now he a nigga over the niggas in the world, man. Here, a nigga with precepts.
He wants to be over.
They know him.
He wants to really. That guy wants to be over Yahweh Shai, because it's not his show.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not his show. That's why I say it's not about views. It's not about subscriptions. It's not about that, man. It's about Yahweh Shai. Give Yahweh Shai the glory, man. It's all as plain as day, man.
I tell you that in John 3 and what 30, that we must decrease and Yahweh Shai must increase, man. So if we planning this and the Lord is supping with us, man, we by default increase Yahweh Shai, because what? We coming with what? Paul said, be ye followers of me, as I'm a follower of Yahweh Shai. So as we decreasing, right, or losing over here, we're gaining and winning the Lord, right? So it go hand in hand, man. Yahweh Shai got to increase and we must decrease. John 3. You got it, bro. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
Back up all the points y'all just made. This is John chapter 15. I'm going to start at 1. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
Come on.
Every branch in me, hey, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is doing us a favor. We're every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abideth in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me.
Yeah, basically, Yahweh Shai is that planet, man. Yeah, basically, Yahweh Shai is that planet, man. That's planting us, to his word. Be a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way you're going to be planted is that you have the word in you. The Lord put the words in you, because if not, you don't have that root, then you're going to be cut down,
I just want to make a point, because that's heavy on what was said just then. Hey, it said that the branches that bear not fruit shall be cut off. And one thing that me and that brother do at work is, pretty much, if you see a tree that's a branch that's damaged, you have to pluck that. You have to take that off, because the tree is steady giving energy to fix that problem when it's never going to be fixed. So it needs to be cut off to give the other branches the necessary energy to bring forth more fruit. So, hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. You just brought up.
The point you made, how you have to take a land Sabbath for yourself from the things of the world. What did it just say?
Hey, that's like a dead member of the body. Some men be dead and they dragging the weight of the body. You gotta cut ties with that man, because he's bringing forth nothing if it's dead. Yahweh Shai say the axe is at the tree, at the root of the tree. I'm gonna get it.
Tree that bear no fruit for 3 years.
Yeah, the axe is at it. Meaning what? It gotta be hacked off, man. It ain't bearing nothing. So even though Yahweh Shai gave it time to grow, he was like, look, we'll come back and see what it do. But then if it don't, the axe is at the tree, man. It gotta be what? Cut off. It's dead weight.
One of the things, with men coming in truth, a lot of guys coming from the world, a lot of guys, like I brought up earlier, is stingy. Now, if you came in the truth and brother seen that you was stingy, on year 5, year 6, year 7, you shouldn't still be
Can't
stingy,
still be
man.
stingy, brother. Yeah, like come on.
You tell me you still on that type of time?
Fuck it.
Motherfucker ain't calling me. I ain't calling them. Motherfucker ain't like you shouldn't even be thinking like that, man.
I got the
You
preset.
shouldn't be thinking like that at year 6, year 7, year 8. It should be second nature. I'm gonna holler to see how the brother doing. Hey brother, hey, hey, you ain't gotta pay for that, brother. Yeah. You offering, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, the Lord tell you that giving alms, giving some type of help, that's more important than anything, man.
The multitude of sin.
And it delivered from that.
Yeah.
Come on, come.
It's okay.
This what I had mentioned. This Matthew 3 and 8. Bring forth therefore fruits, meet for repentance. 10 is the point. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
What gets you out of here? The spirit. The spirit gets you out of here, man. You ain't right.
The fruits of the spirit too, which is love, peace, kindness,
Yeah.
right? Charity.
Wait a minute of the Lord, man.
The way, yeah.
If you ain't bringing forth that, you gotta go, man.
You gotta go.
And like I said, Yahweh trying to shout the spirit gets you out of the way, man, every time.
Yeah.
You can't hide from it, man.
Yeah, you can't basically with closed production. If something producing, you can't hold it back. You ever notice that? Man, we got the business it's gaining more and more, steam. And you just can't even hold the production back. Unless you take everything off the shelf and close the business. Other than that, production it overflows.
I learned that from oil and gas and manufacturing. If you that guy, if you're in station 3 holding up, taking your own good time, you're going to take piss breaks, you fuck up the whole line.
The process, yeah.
You fuck up shipping, receiving. You mess up a whole what it said, supply chain of things, man.
Yeah.
And it happens the same way. You taking vacation when you're supposed to be in class, but you're taking vacations with the boo for X amount of time. But then when it come down to year 6, year 7, when you're supposed to be on a level to teach other men, but you ain't got it though, man. Hey man, something wrong. Something wrong, man. You gotta get to the point where you're growing, man. This is a growth process where you're never stagnant. Water, the scripture is compared to water. Water is always flowing, man. Even though on top it looks calm, underneath it's doing what? It's moving. It's moving.
Yeah. It's never
current. It's never stagnant, man.
Even when the Lord said he leading me behind still waters, when you go that word still, it's peaceable.
Yeah.
So peaceable water have a flow. That's why we're like the Lord liking us into water.
Right.
Right? We always moving. That's why it says in Acts 17 that in him we live, move, and have our being. Anything that's alive is moving.
Yeah.
It got life, brother. Trees got life to it.
It's moving.
It's moving. Them trees is moving. The atmosphere is moving, man. The atmosphere is alive. Like Jake said, the heavens is what? It's producing. Birds, the earth is alive. The land is growing. Under it is fire, not hellfire. All right, as it says in Job. It coming out of it bread.
Yeah,
it's producing food. It's the spirit of it. Yup.
Everything that brings forth movement has life to it, man. It's a spirit, man. The day in itself is like likened it to a spirit in itself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You look at water. Water moves. Water has a. That's why we went into that thing about the music and how the music shakes the shift. It shifts the frequency of the water, man.
If you say that's a good point that he made, he said a day moves, right? It says it's a rock that one day excel at another. So it's moving, man. There's a spirit in the days, man.
Everything that's supposed to happen within this day happens. If the nigga supposed to get into a car wreck, he gonna get into a car wreck. All right? It's the spirit.
That's the spirit of the Lord's total creation, man.
Everything happens in due time. Like we went into last time. If it's on February, what it is, March the 2nd, 2024. If you supposed to come into the truth today, you're gonna come into the truth, man. And so how the Lord liking it, man.
And you're gonna move and elevate and develop. You're gonna move, man. You can't get in here like the brother say and be like, okay, you come from that side to over here, and you be like, hey, I'm made, I'm good. Oh no, it's time to really level up now. I always tell Jake, come over. It's just not starting. You gotta just have a like, I'm just starting, I'm just getting at it spirit. And Jake, who a rookie, you got more drilling in as a rookie than anything, right? So if you keep a rookie mentality, man, you're gonna always play hard. All right, you're gonna always go hard. How hard a rookie going? He gotta establish himself. Right? So same in the truth.
Treat every day like it's your first day.
And then the drilling of a rookie.
Hey, I didn't see even at this one particular guy, like, you know how Jake be on that first day, there's one guy named Roach, he'll down there knock you down trying to pick up some shit.
He gonna kill you, trying to kill you.
I got it, you know, but he treating it like it's his first day. You know, on the first day you being watched, you know, like you know, how your attendance is and everything. You gotta keep that same energy though, man. You can't get to, because you got a lot of dudes, man, they get to year 7, year 8, now you can place it. You got the big head, like you hey man, you're not a 35-year veteran, man. All right? Fuck you can't take off. You gotta go harder. Because every year it's like what that old video game is when you remember that video game with the airplane you shooting all day? Galaga. It's stages to Galaga. At the end stage, you fight this big ass ship or monster. Hey man, we into that. My bad, I'm hitting the brother. But you gotta get to that stage. You gotta understand. Every year, them demons are getting more powerful. More. What the scripture says? There's more much evidence, more sorrow.
Much wisdom brings much
much wisdom bringing forth much sorrow. So every year, every other couple of months, them demons are growing more, man.
We good,
right? You gotta understand, there's stages, there's levels to this, man. Each year that you surpass, you got more heavier demons that are gonna take you. They're gonna be more powerful than stage 1, year 1.
It's like, going with the plane analogy. When a plant gets more vibrant and grows more fruit, more bugs and more weeds and things are attached to it to try to take it down and eat it.
Yeah.
It might start off at insects. Now you got rodents, mammals. These things can cause serious damage. But I had a precept to back up what you were saying. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 15. It reads, "Hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High hath ordained." And is this not the husbandry, the laborious work that the Lord hath ordained? And you say, hate it not, man. So, take on this hard work, these tasks that the Lord has given us with good cheer. Okay? Hey, we got a reward for it coming. Lord willing, we amongst that reward. What you got?
Double honor to the apostles, man, because look how they critique and groom their vineyard, which come through us. Then we took for it, got in the vineyard and did what? Come for a job. It shows that the different men that's on the level to where we come from, we sprung from that, and come forward. You brothers show you that we give a fuck. The way how we critique you brothers, or we detail oriented, man. Like you look at Apostle Hart, he's particular about things, man. Right, but when you look on the video, you see brothers when you got the vocabs and these different guys come up, they get demolished, man. But it shows you how the time brothers and put it into you brothers, man. The way y'all on the level, taking time out for breakdowns, lessons. Yeah. It shows you, man, the time that the apostles put into to different men, man. I'm gonna say it, man. The hell with it. These other camps ain't dealing with us on a level as far as this knowledge, man. It's night and day. it's straight up night and day when it comes to us as far as this knowledge, looking into different things, bringing forth information. And like I said, all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Double honor to the elders for that, man. The putting in, like I say, the different elders of these camps. Because like I said, when I watch videos of the LA camp, you can see that elder, all right, the head of that camp, you can tell he put time into those men, because how those men conduct themselves, right? How those men bring forth precepts and lessons and scriptures on the block, man. The brothers in Dallas, the brothers in Florida, all over, man. You know, the brother down in Atlanta, all right? It's a lot come with that, man. And then those men that's there, they get applied to having certain tasks and things they do. Then they grow in a way, and it brings forth you brothers, man. And everything has to be locked tight strong too, man. So it's a process, man. Some guys don't trust you gotta trust the process, man. The process sometimes calls for what? Getting rebuked, calls for what? Cut things off, man.
Discipline.
Another thing comes with this, and this comes from the brother Ariella. You gotta understand, being on that side, a lot of times you gotta want yourself to be vulnerable, man. And sometimes you get hurt being vulnerable. You put yourself out there, hey brother, you know, it is what it is, man. But go ahead.
Man, hard is vulnerability. But like he said, the elders and apostles taught men, the men under them, the 07 branch, and then the men under them 10 years later. Then you get down to us men, and then the men after us. So this is the process in which nobody left nobody behind must also continue with you. You can't lead like I got it. I can fall back now. Nah, that's not the spirit of the Lord. This is Rock 24 and 34. You got it.
You gotta put yourself in the place. I must get this right now. Every scripture, every breakdown, understanding. It gotta be, because you gotta understand. I don't want to say this, but let's say the next umpteen years, however it may go down, you gotta be able to teach and
teach men also.
Teach men also, man.
I got that.
Imagine if you right now just bullshit not getting it. Yeah. Let's say hypothetically 5-10 years from now, you can't do nothing for them. You can't do nothing. Well, teaching them, man. You know, we gotta be able to get this, man.
So Rock 24 and 34. It says, behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom.
You want to say something else?
Yeah. So in Sirach, he's saying, look, we ain't labor for ourselves only, right? It says it's better for a man to hold back his folly than to hold back wisdom.
Yeah.
Or let it
Yeah, he that is better. He that hide his folly than hide his wisdom.
it's better to show forth folly than hide your wisdom, man. You see? Basically to be a fool. It's better for you to be a fool than to hold back this wisdom. Because it ain't for you. It's for the gathering of the nation and the king. It's for the gathering of the kingdom of heaven. So how then do you hold it back? Right? Oh, I got it. Like you say, oh, I got it. Go get it for yourself. Like what? The Lord is giving it unto men so they could give it unto men so we could gather the elect men of the kingdom of heaven. That's just what it is. You got it.
So you holding this truth for yourself. You see what that happened with the guy with the talent,
treasure. Yeah, you're holding up the treasure. Hoarding.
And you gotta be able to, just like I always say,
give it up.
Putting it out there like a buffet. You know, when you go to a buffet, you see people behind the counter. What you want? Mashed potatoes, peas, corn, and they scooping it. At some point, those meals were scooped to you by who? The apostles. They get to a point once you sit down and eat, you enjoy your meal. Guess what you got to do? You got to get up and go serve behind that counter too, man.
You gotta go. Yeah,
it's a revolving door. It's a revolving door, man. And like I said, and the Lord give it to you on based on your talents. This brother might got 5 talents. This other brother might got 3. I might got 2. But I gotta work them too. Them 2 might turn into 12. Them 12 might turn into 20. But you gotta go out here and get it, man. All right, you might be a brother that's based, you might love the parent pieces of history. Work that motherfucker, man. You gotta work it. You might be a brother that's held into precepts. That brother love words, the etymology of words. Work it though, because that challenge you got elevates another man. He might not be big into that. Oh, know about it. Some brothers are balanced all across, but you gotta work what you got though, man. I don't want to bring it out, huh? Brother, you gotta. I don't want to bring it out. You gotta get out there, man. You gotta take the bull by the horns. And like I said, that first time in that particular seat on that altar, brother, yes, it makes your heart beat fast. That shit nervous. But you gotta get out there though, man. You gotta get out there. Go ahead, huh?
I can add to what the brother's saying. If the Lord gave you this oil, you got it?
It's the 21.
Yeah. If the Lord gave you this oil, it's your job to empty out all you got. And Zechariah, read it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 20. It says, there is treasure to be desired in oil in the dwelling of the wise.
Yeah.
But a foolish man spendeth it up.
So that's oil. The Lord giving us an infinite amount of oil in these scriptures. All right, we're getting this wisdom and knowledge, all the knowledge this brother got. We got that we have gotten of the Lord and for the Lord. All right, it's our duty to produce that oil at what rate the Lord give us in according to our spirits. In Zechariah 4, it says the 2 olive trees that empty the oil out of themselves, man. This the oil of the Lord. All right, it says let your head lack no oil or no ointment, man, and keep your garments white. This part of teaching and preaching in the word, man. All right, this is part of this letting this oil. The 5 foolish virgins, they kept their oil. All right, but when you got oil, you got to give it out, bro. This ain't for you. It ain't for you. We're borrowing what the Lord gave us, man. All right. It says in Proverbs 11 that you gather up. You got to basically give off all you gather up. Get that in Proverbs 11. I believe it's 11 and maybe 25 or something like that. 24. A man that gather it all, he lose everything. He ain't leave nothing left behind. And anyways, everything you learn, it's for to give it out. You learned it. The Lord gave it to you. So it says a man can receive nothing except it be given him from the heavens. So if you got it from the heavens, you got to give it to the men in earth. What are we doing here? Go ahead. Got it? Yeah, right there. Yeah. Hold on, let me get this right quick. Yep. 25. Yep. 24.
This is Proverbs.
My favorites. Go ahead.
Proverbs 11 and 24.
Go ahead.
It says, there is that scattereth and yet increaseth.
Right. How can you scatter and increase? When you scatter, you're diminishing out or you're letting go. So there's no way to scatter something and increase. All right, except we give out the word and then the fruit of the Lord is increased. This is how you bring the men of the body out. If we weren't teaching the word maybe here in New Orleans, then this brother might have never heard it. Even though he may have heard it from somewhere else, but just generalizing it, he may be like, well, ain't no camp here. I could just have the word and teach at my house to my grandma and my little nephews. What are you talking about? You got to go to the water gate. You got to go and present yourself and make your body. You got to go and tell the people. All right? In the what? In the congregation, in the marketplace, man, in the agora. You can't hide in the house or in your own favorite place and teach this, man. Go ahead.
Even an example of our biblics. Like being like, if we just hold it all the they had to himself, none of us would never have this wisdom and knowledge.
That's a good point. What if our biblics is like, man, I ain't going to tell them the Lord coming, or I ain't. Hey, the hell with Israel, right? Or join, to speak that the Lord is coming, man. Elijah coming back, through reincarnations of warning and getting our people woke. All right, for the waking up. Okay, we was woke up by other men. Remember that. It wasn't of you. The truth said it's not of you, but it's of the Lord. But go ahead, brother.
It says, Proverbs 11 and 24, it says, there is that scattereth and yet increaseth.
Come on.
And there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tended to poverty.
So when you get a talent and you withholding this knowledge and wisdom, it's gonna tend to poverty, man. All right, Jake scared to bring his talents to the forefront. And you can't tell yourself what you're gonna be in the house of the Lord. Hey man, I'm just a helper. Hey bro, you can't, ain't no, when we came up here, I ain't know what I was gonna be. I just came out here on a limb, brother. Like, man, look, I got the word. I'm just about to go start talking, man. And let everything come to what? Let every chip fall where it may. I ain't never knew what I was gonna ever be for the Lord. When the Spirit of the Lord got on me, brother, I just started talking, brother. I couldn't keep myself, right? And then the Lord, get you start to learn order. You start to deal and know, okay, this is how you serve me, right? You start to get amongst men who know how to serve the Lord, that went through the same experience you did, and then he start to teach you order. Like, hey man, we know you love the Lord, but hey bro, you can't do that like this. You got to do it like this. This is what thus says the Lord, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 25, it says, the liberal soul should be made fat.
The liberal, all right? To liberate or to make free, all right? You got to make this thing free. Go ahead, brother.
The liberal soul shall be made fat.
Come on.
And he that watereth shall be watered also himself.
So if you ain't watering, you're not going to be watered. Jake, when I ain't growing, bro, well, you not watering. Like, if you watering the Lord by default, he's a man of balance. The Lord said this, I'm going to balance you out and let you water too. Like, if you're watering, I'm going to give you water, right?
You get what you put out.
You're going to get what you put out.
You need more water to continue to water.
Yeah, because you're giving the water out, right? And that's why he said drink water out thine own cisterns, because the only way to keep that fountain of living waters, which is in us, is the what? Give it back to those who can reverse the water back, man. Because you men on the outside that's getting it, right? Y'all keeping us thirsty, right? And get Proverbs 25 and 25. Baba Gershon, let's on a fast, all right? Because that water, which we like recycled water. And that's what water does. It recycles. You ever notice there's an infinite amount of water? It recycling itself. Water don't run out, brother. It comes down and go back up, man, but it's the same water. It's receptacles. Like it's received and put out. It's a receptacle of waters, man. That the Lord have introduced to us, man. Come on.
You got that Proverbs 25.
Let's get it.
This is Proverbs 25 and 25. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country.
So this cold water is to thirsty souls. Who we giving the water out? To the men that's thirsty, right? And then at what? The more a man asks about this water, right? That shows you the thirstiness in which he want to get watered, where would he want to get watered? And that's going to make you have to water. We at the pastors, we don't get tired of answering questions about the Lord. Brother called me up. Hey, what's this? I got to explain to him my belief. Look, brother, this is what it is according to this precept, that precept, this here, a little, this over here, a little part of history, a book, this, that. All right? That's part of watering the plants of the Lord, man. And some plants are not easily watered. You got to put more abundant water on it. Some plants you pour water on and he's watered for a while. Some plants you got to keep going, right? Keep you steady. I got to get him a lot today, right? He may require more water, man. And that's how the men of the Lord are. Some men don't just take the water right away and be watered. They got to get a little more and a little more and a little more. But they're leveling up. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 20. It's like Proverbs 11 and 20.
You got it.
26. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him.
Right. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him. All right. Go ahead.
But blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth.
Blessings is on him and head that's selling it, man. It's the corn. All right. If you don't sell this coin, you give it out. All right. You don't give this coin out accordingly and sell it the way you're supposed to sell it. Meaning what? Giving this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to other men that need it. Okay. Then the people gonna curse you. You're gonna be a cursed thing, and the Lord gonna allow those people to curse you, man. Or curse you. Go ahead, brother. They got one more. They got one more verse. Got it.
It says everything that you just said.
Tom.
He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him.
Right. So read it again, Salaki, brother.
Proverbs 11 and 27. He that diligently seeketh good.
Right. So what's the seeking of this good? This is the work of the Lord in order introducing you to what? Like you're introducing yourself to what? I want to get and know the Lord more and more. All right, here's the only the Lord is good. So the more you seek this, you're seeking the good one.
Yep.
This is how you find good, or you procure the favor of good. It's to seek for good. Right? That's it. Go ahead, brother.
It says, "He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor."
He procured favor, meaning what? He bring unto him favor. We seek good. So the Lord give us favor in things, maybe jobs or whatever, whatever it is we may need, but ultimately fruits of the spirit, faith, patience, brotherly love. The Lord start to give you that. Because when he got favor on you, the Lord going to give you blessings, bro. That's how the Lord show you got favor on you. He give you blessings. Go ahead, brother.
But he that seeketh mischief,
And not worldly blessings, like a fucking phantom, or book all the women with the big hat on the front row. All right, a big house with a boat in it. Nah, it's what needed for you to continue to water it in his garden, brother. Go ahead,
it says, "But he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him."
So that's what you're gonna get, right? It's like the man said with the electricity, the dude that was on the block. Yeah, you're gonna get polarity. Whatever goes around, it's gonna come back. Man, stop that, man. We seeking this right here, man. All right, and good is coming unto us. You gotta go.
Backing up what the brother was saying, the more you water, the more you become watered, man. That's with anything in the world. You don't really know something fully until you start teaching it. That's a whole nother level of knowledge. Because to be able to do something is not the same as being able to explain to somebody else. Because different people, they view things differently, they learn differently. They might ask you a question a different kind of way that you're not used to explaining it. That causes you to get on a higher level of teaching, man. This is 2 Timothy 2, starting at the top. "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushua, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also." So it's a commandment. You have to be able to teach men that are able to teach men, man. You got camps, so-called camps, that have 10,000 men and 5 teachers. You got the same 5 teachers from 2014. They still teaching, and the rest of the men are just like, they got the boots, the fringes. They just standing there like this, man. An army of dead bones, man. We actually teach men who are able to teach others also. All right, if you're in the truth 5 years, you shouldn't have to call a brother to break down John 3:16. You should be able to explain that to yourself. All right, when you actually know the truth, you're able to explain it in your own words. That's why the scripture says, as the brother brought out earlier, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. You got to be able to explain the truth in your own mind. Or you might hear a brother say something, you might hear one of the apostles say something, but you never really looked up the scripture. You just parroting what you heard. Right. But then once you dig deeper, it's like you can explain it in your own words. Right. That's a deeper level, man. You have to know.
Hey, you've got that instance with that Ethiopian eunuch in Philip. Yeah, perfect example right there. When this precept, when you read this precept, you gotta, the first thought that comes to your mind, how would I react to this situation? That's your answer. You're either, oh, I'm apt to teach it, or what would I tell him? And if you're in that spirit, then hey, there's a problem. But this is Acts chapter 8. I'm gonna just read 30 to 31. And Philip ran thither to him. So he saw that he was reading the scriptures, and he wanted to inquire what he knew what he was reading, because he had the answers to answer. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, "Understandest thou what thou readest?" Verse 31. And he said, "How can I, except some man should guide me?" Mm-hmm. And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. Hey, Philip supped with him, broke it down to him. And that's ultimately, what the elder brother, the brother Kaya, what the brothers have been going into. You need to, the more you grow in this thing, the more you should be apt to teach. You should be, 5, 6, 7 years in, and a question comes up about, let's say, the virgin birth or something like that, and you're just, the Jeopardy music comes up. You got to be able to break it down and, add on, bring forth more good fruit, not that rotten fruit.
And the only people that's going to be able to teach this is chiefly the prophets and the men of the Lord that's going to teach it right. All right. And those men who got the spirit. Everybody ain't teachers. That's why the Lord said, I'm going to give you pastors according to my heart. That shall feed you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You got a lot of people teaching out here, but there's only a small remnant of men that's teaching it right. Right? There's a lot of things like, oh, you know, what about that man? He sound good. What about Farrakhan? What about, you know, this man over here? Nah, man. It's about the men who teach it right. It's not about teaching. It's about teaching right. Until Jake understand that, Jake ain't gonna never learn to teach, man. There's levels to this. It's levels to serving the Lord and what you teaching for the Lord. That's why the men are cherry picked, which means picked selfishly by the Lord. They are handpicked or cherry picked, meaning the Lord selfishly picked them from the beginning to teach His word, man. Everybody ain't teaching this right. So if you're attached to something that's attached to a doctrine or something that's not of the right way of the Lord, all right, you're going to die. Right? You gonna die. This is life. Go ahead, brother.
I was just to back up that point. Hey, and you're gonna know who the right teachers are by their fruit.
By their fruit.
And we can clearly see that the apostles and elders, hey, they're those that are apt to teach because they're bringing forth good fruit. But those that aren't, we see what they hate the apostles. They say, oh, the writings of Paul aren't biblical. Or you're telling people that humans aren't supposed to drink water.
Are you ain't? Let me let this pass. I got you, Kalaya. Hey, that got demons on it. This had demons on it way back in 70 something, man. 1970, it's been had demons. But I don't know if that just got demons on it. But a man who I lost my train of thought. Oh, go ahead, Adi.
All right. You got it.
Yeah, I want to scripture. Oh, they didn't teach. I got it.
You got it.
Like it. I got it back. All the men not teaching at all. Yeah. They didn't basically say, oh, I done taught enough. If you want me to continue teaching, send me 99, 95 for the rest of it. What are you talking about? Right? The men of the Lord got to teach until He make their tongues cleave to the roof of their mouth.
The instant in season and out of season.
You're going to see the teachers of the Lord, they ain't going to be removed in the corner no more. And they ain't going to be able to stay themselves. They're going to have to do it. Our apostles and elders still standing out there longer than men who are 20 years old, teaching, going 4 and 5 hours every day, going off from week to week, then doing lessons every day. They're not telling us to go teach, right? And they're not being examples of it. They're leading by example. So then you start to wonder, okay, these offshoot camps and different camps, you don't even see some of them until it's time for some filing to jump up. Or it's some, oh, the Passover coming, here go the sweater package with the book, your garment, $299 per person, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Half off for the kids.
So if I love the Lord, I can't even attend that. Because what if I ain't got no money? You got some brothers don't have money, they just got enough for what they got. They don't have the extra money to pay for the Passover. You gonna tell them they can't come to Passover and receive a blessing? What are we doing here? Hey, you know it's $399 to get in the Passover, $399. But you got men who got $39, but love the Lord. And the Lord, in valid terms, the Lord deal with that man. Right? Like this a man of the Lord. I got him right here. But I got him though. Right? You got men asking for $400 to attend a Passover, man. You don't even see some men teaching at all. No, I'm talking about nigga pop up gonna do nothing. Let them do it. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here, man? But like you said, you're gonna be an example until that which is coming forth or the fruit. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, just real quick to back up. This Psalms 37 and 37. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. And it's scriptures like this in the Bible, because you also got to mark those that cause what? Derision. You see? And division. Hey, there's scriptures like that for a reason. You know? And it's guided to whom? To the elect. The elect got to mark the perfect man. For what? To follow after that man's footsteps, his example. You see, because ultimately those that he is watching, they're doing what? Following Yahushua's footsteps. So and it says what? The end of that man is peace. You see? But the end of the man that causes derision is what? Fire and brimstone. You know? What you got? I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Yeah, that's a token. A mark is a token. So the men of the Lord is a token. It says, thine eyes shall see thy teachers. But Jake's seeing all kind of things. And again, a man who know if something is right and they're looking at it Why look anywhere else? What are you doing now? Oh, that is right, but you know, I just want to see some of this. Nah, man, just look. If you, case in point, if you see Yahweh shine, you notice Yahweh shine. Why would you look at anybody else? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Even David saying it in so many words. All the days of my life do I desire to sit in the house of the Lord to behold thy beauty. Well, this truth is a beauty unto us. So we look at those who teach the truth, that teach the complete beauty of the truth. And something that's beautiful, your eyes can't come off it. Because Jacob look at a beautiful woman all damn day. Say, bro, buffet the body, bro. See, Jacob analyze it and break it down a million ways. But what? His eyes gonna be whole at like, man, I'm looking at this thing. He done looked at it so many ways so he could break it down in his sleep. Go ahead,
Precept to back up this.
You want to hold on? You want to make a point?
So I'm just saying, like when Yahweh Shai offended the people that did really believe, he's like, "Are y'all gonna leave too? Where I'm gonna go? You gotta go. Where else I'm gonna go? Once you know something is the truth, ain't no other alternative."
Yeah, where we going? We stuck at this. And then if so, that should have your mind at ease when they ask you what you believe in. Like, you gonna die, like what you gonna do? If I give up all this after doing all that, what I did it for? Right now, it's like, bro, the Lord gonna make it to where your faith gonna make all your decisions for you. Technically, that's what faith do. That's why it gotta precede a man. Your faith gotta go in front of you to protect you. Some can't protect you from behind you, brother. Everything is in front of you. Oh, Jay gotta understand that, man. Go ahead, huh? That got
It's the book of Proverbs chapter. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 25. It reads, "The righteous eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want." Yeah, because their eyes is going all over the place. That means that the food in front of him is not sufficient unto him. You see, but for the righteous, it satisfies his soul. You see, he don't need nothing else to try to please him. He already pleased by the thing that's in front of him. You got it, huh?
That's why we don't waver. We go cisterns and like, look, the apostles and the elders is the cisterns. Drink, brother. Drink, brother. Right? Because the branches are the fruit of those men. You're going to automatically drink from them. You're going to know the apostles and elders' fruits. If you're in Israel, you should know where the truth is at. It's evident. It get to the point the way things have become evident. What more do you need to see? Even though we believe the Lord do us a double whammy, he even show us the thing we supposed to believe in, man. Come on, bro. And Jake's still wavering with his belief, man. All right?
It's so wicked that like there's no other option at this point now. It's just like the wickedness have even the wicked looking like, damn, we in the time of, you know, the Lord coming back, even though they don't believe, but it's that wicked that they have to say that to themselves.
Yeah, gross darkness has covered the people, and the only beacon of light is the prophets.
That's it.
So if you in a dark sea and the prophets is the lighthouse, that one light gonna only be in one spot, but it's gonna be visible to bring you to the light. The ships in the ancient time they only followed the lighthouse light. They didn't have a compass or direction. They found where they needed to go according to what was stationed, man. And if the light ain't hitting, you going out the way. If that light getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, you're what? You're fading away. All right, you're fading away from what you're supposed to be to. And that's what Jay do. Jay go into these other philosophies and doctrines, and it darken, it alienate their minds, man. Jake is still a Gentile in 2024. What are you doing, Jake? Jake's still black in 2024. Jake's still a Christian or Baptist in 2024. Man, we Israelites, man. What are you talking about?
Jake ready to vote for Trump in 2024.
You done been completely alienated from your citizenship, which is in Israel, man. You're an Israelite, man. Ain't God love you, dummy? Go ahead. And only you. Come on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 6,
Jake be being a stupid dummy,
verse
man.
1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. and the Gentiles shall come to thy light. That's plain, man. Yeah, so Yahweh Shai is that light. He's the light shining in the dark. You got that? Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 12, verse 46. His red letters, Yahweh Shai says, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness.
Right, and that's what happens when you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. You abide in darkness, man. This world, all the philosophies of this world lead back to what? Idolatry, simping, adultery, and just stupidity, man.
Yeah, that darkness represents like ignorance. That's what I mean in the Greek.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, like, you're ignorant to everything that's going on around you. But yeah, like us, we have that light, and we know everything that's going on around us. You know what I'm saying?
Got a precept on it out.
Yeah, you got one.
After that, brother.
This is book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. It says, red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking, let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Yeah, it's bringing the point that the brothers making earlier. Like, hey, we got this wisdom and knowledge. Hey, supposed to, hey, preach for it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, by us having that light, hey, we showing to the people that showing, hey, let them know what's going on. You know, that's what that light represents. Yeah, 14.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14. Again, red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Yeah, like, it cannot be hid. You know what I'm saying? By having that light. Because, yeah, it's clearly, you can clearly see it. You know? You clearly see that. Hey, we are the light is where we know what's going on. Hey, we had the 100% truth. You know, it's plain to see.
Verse 15, it says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it can give it light unto all that are in the house.
Yeah, like if you got like a beautiful light, like say like, you know how Jake be having like all those Christmas lights, beautiful like Christmas lights and all that shit. They want to show it off to everybody. They want to show it to the whole block. So saying, put a cover over that shit.
We just talking. What's the point of the lights on the inside?
Yeah.
Put them on the outside.
The entire purpose of light is to illuminate. You don't buy lights to just hide them somewhere and never turn them on. Man.
Put them in the closet. All the lights in the closet.
You got a
They on, but they
close the door. You got a giant light bulb collection in your closet. You flip the switch and then close the door. That's bugged out.
Come on, man.
Open the door, I can
Yeah, it's just like that book, that Jamaican book you open.
Oh yeah. The light shines forth. When you wearing a red Adidas tracksuit. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's why hey, we showing that light. Which is his word. So hey, to let our people know that hey, who they are and what's going on out here, man. And the wickedness that's going on. You know?
Verse 16, it says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And they don't mean to brag and boast and put, oh, I got all this wisdom, or show yourself as this great person. Because as the Lord make a poor man rich, right? A rich man poor, he can make a wise man a fool. A foolish man wise. We seen it. We have literally experienced, we done been by people, but we saw the Lord just make a wise man a fool. Because when the Lord, that's why David we always pray the precept, don't take the Holy Spirit. So right. So when the Lord take the Holy Spirit from you, if you was once a man that was being wise and teaching others also, now you are no longer doing that. You're a fool now, right? The fool that said in his heart, there's no God. You could come from praising the Lord like me right now today, right? Praising the Lord. And then tomorrow you could be a scoffer. So that, again, it ain't of us. And that's why we and that's why we give all the glory to the Lord, man. We can't have no light except the Lord shining through us, right? Except he bless us with the assistance of the Rakakwadash, endowing us with the Holy Spirit. All right. We can't do nothing. All right, unless it be dark. Because before we had this word, we was all dark. You might think you was enlightened or illuminated. Man, I was in these books. Like you bought through the books on the book of the third generation of Adam and Eve after they survived the attack from Satan, like the sun. What are you talking? What are these books? The rest of Abraham. What are these books, man?
nigga had the book of Abraham Lincoln.
The book of Abraham Lincoln. What are
You
you?
that shit on the bed.
He had all kind of fucking names.
Enoch.
Look, he
Look
wrote
at this.
that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with that, man?
The full book of Dan. The full book of what the fuck? Brother, we don't got that. Where you get this book from?
Book called the Third Testament.
We had a book called the Third Testament. Where's that one?
And it's serious too. Dead serious.
And you like, see, I'm wide. And when you be a wide range person,
Oh my.
you know, like Yagan always say, don't you see deep? You go too damn deep, you're gonna lose your damn self, man. You're gonna drown. If you jump in water so high, brother, you might drown. Right?
You gotta keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss it. You got it.
This the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. It reads, and further by these my son be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
And that's why the Lord said in Isaiah that none of these shall want the mate. If listen, me personally, those other books are okay, right? I wouldn't be telling the brother, hey, beware. But for the most part, I need to learn this, right? This is going to have my attention more than anything. Moreover, you do look into other things that confound those things which people are going to bring with other books, and you do educate yourself in other areas. But when you're not planted, all right, and you're not strong, brother, I mind his brothers say, hey, bro, just leave that alone right now. Learn this, please. You know, and then there's a time in which the Lord will have you deal with those things. But until then, just chill.
Yeah, you're not of the full age right now, man. You shouldn't be. You're a brother it's your first year. Whatever. You shouldn't be dabbling into these other books and shit, man. Came in and shit like you're not strong enough to decipher what's meat and bones with certain stuff, man. You need to leave that alone for right now. Because like I said, those same things you attempt to study, it take you out.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just seen guys that one time they was looking like they was on a level, and then all of a sudden the flat earth doctrine took them out. Well, clearly the scriptures tell you that the world is round. It's a sphere. It's a globe. But yet those things will take you out, man. And you know damn for sure. I done seen guys get bugged out on Revelation the 9th chapter, which is there's no reason to get bugged out. But they get bugged out on it. They get to telling the elders that they wrong. These men have been around in almost 40 plus years. I'm talking about they were studying books this thick in the library. It wasn't no Google. It wasn't no Wikipedia. It wasn't no Bimbo, Yahoo.
It was before the computer.
Duck, what a go duck? What it is? Duck go. It was before that. It was in the libraries getting these books. Yeah, they wrong, man. Come on, man. These men searched hard and diligent to find out if these things be true now. And they came out to be true. How come you come around 2023, 2024, they wrong? Something wrong there, man. But you gotta, what you holding something?
Yeah, First Peter backing up that point of like you said, reading them other books. You could get you could get something out of it, but if you're not ready for it, it'll definitely fuck you up.
Yeah, you going into the Book of Mormons with a Book of Mormons. So you gotta understand what you're looking at, man. That guy John Thornton, I think his name was John Smith, John Thornton. What his name is?
Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith. That guy telling you a curse because you got black skin. If you're not well rounded, you'll start believing some of that shit, man. Or maybe I am cursed, huh? But the Lord. What is he talking about?
What his name with the structure of the heads? We going?
Yaku.
No, Yaganai.
He's talking about
Johann Blumenbach.
Yeah, that say, he was basically saying you're this or that.
Oh,
from
you
the
talking
shape
about you talking
it's
about
been a while since
Phrenology, which is the study of the skull. That's basically
you talking about
Rain.
You don't see my tongue. You don't see my tongue. No, not the Darwinism. It's the other guy.
It's Darwin.
No. It's not him.
It's damn, but it's been a while since we kind of touched it. But like the brother said, Jay gotta understand the balance, because you could get a whole lot of nothing. I'm aware. Jay don't know that though. Jay could be like, oh, I've been reading all that. You could get a whole lot of nothing, and then you could get a little bit of a lot. Like seriously, you're like, man, I learned a whole lot out of little chapter.
Johann Bloomberg. He did the study of the Mongoloids.
The Mongoloids, that's it.
All that bullshit. Negro.
Yeah, if you of this line of these people in the nation, that should have taken you away, man.
You know how niggas be having that
acorn at the back.
That dump truck at the back of the
Yeah, you got the acorn. Yeah, you saw it. Bullshit.
You know?
You got dents in your forehead.
Yeah, you just this bullshit.
Like that Hemite. Two dents, two what it is, that Chrysler 300 dent right there, that look like a Corvette right here. Oh, that nigga, he'll kill you off, man.
Yeah.
You know? What is it? Johann Bloomberg, Darwinism.
Yeah. Like you said, man, you gotta know what's good. That's why none shall want her mate. Just stick to the scriptures right now, man. All right, don't err off. All right. And tell you in wisdom of Solomon, don't err, don't go in the error of your life, man. Right? Jay calls error to come upon him. He calls himself the earth, according to the scriptures.
And even in the Apocrypha, the scripture talks about not going into saying too high meaning, man. Right? Because Ezra tried to do that, and the angel checked him. Like, man, you need to just deal with things on the earth.
Come back down to earth. Where you at?
Yeah. Niggas want to deal with Kemet and the fire and the Yaku, big brain nigga and all that, man. Fuck niggas, man. Niggas be trying to be too deep. Look at Polite. Polite was trying to be too deep, and he went too deep.
Cosmetic, not like you're gonna say, oh Lord, it was cosmetic.
Deep on a 7-year sentence.
Now he deep under the armpits of chocolate thunder. He grabbed you like this, or he grabbed you like this.
Was it like this?
Yeah.
Or was it like this? Like, did he really grab you? You know, Jake don't take that shit lightly too. That charge you on. In jail, you know, like men like, nigga, I got a daughter, nigga. You know, like Jake go at you for
all you niggas out there ain't got a damn thing to say about it. You know, it's been quiet.
Been quiet.
The nigga conviction, man. I know my brother Polite's gonna get off. That nigga ain't get off that case, man.
He made that little girl's mouth swollen.
Yeah, man. But that's a whole nother note. You know?
He say, man, a mouthful. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wonder if he using them big words in jail to them niggas who got all small words.
Well, I
won't see him do that in there. He gonna offend everybody.
Yeah, Oswald Bates, the vernacular of the syllacular, can't find vernacular to reacular.
Hey, them niggas in jail gonna bust the piss out of it, brother. They don't got no education in that bitch. They're like, say, bro, stop saying all that shit. Bro.
Okay,
man, and here we use little words like cat and dog and shit, man. We on a low vibration in here. They gonna say that nigga thingy everything. Like, man, nigga think, man, what the fuck out here, man? For real. They on a low vibration and then you gotta use words like cat and dog and then, nigga.
Yeah, I want to see you use that shit with them Zopan, with them wild Haitians down there in Florida. You know, the New York niggas, man. You ain't gonna survive in there.
Uneducated niggas. Yeah. Use them highly educated word with some uneducated niggas. See where they're gonna beat the piss out.
They're gonna throw you to the fires of heaven, man.
Sit for life. Hey. Sit for life, man. Yeah. That's it. What the vernacular, man? What the shit out here, man? Sit for life, you play.
But now, the gods of the pyramids, them niggas couldn't save you, man.
Oh, really? He said the gods of the pyramids couldn't save you.
Couldn't save you, man. All right?
Yeah, the afterlife, the gods of the afterlife.
Yeah, all of them Horus, them niggas, they should have better told the judge, move out the way. Yeah. But they didn't, man. You know? Horus, what the other nigga name is?
Horus, Osiris, Isis.
Hey, then hey, when it was, it should have been in the, it should have been in the, it should have been on the
Side of the jar.
yeah, it should have been in the crowd.
Yep.
It should have come testify for you, man. Yeah,
They should have came with their collars buttoned up to the
yeah. That snake,
With a suit on.
that snake, that cat with that long chick.
Yeah.
And none of these niggas came for you, man.
Don't forget about the nigga with the stop.
With the with the long chin.
the scorpion king.
Yeah, with the falcon head.
A whole nigga with a
Yeah, with a falcon for a head. He's just standing in the court. Y'all say something? No, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, just call the fucking judge judgment off all day.
That's my
But he
people
right.
coming.
That's my people.
Yeah. Where them niggas at though, man? Nigga, he got a man body and an animal body. It should have been coming out.
Out the woodwork.
All plaintiffs and defendants over here. Niggas went there for you, man.
72 P9 should have been on your.
Shaka Oaks. On the
Yeah.
top, not the side of
That
the
nigga was
That nigga ain't show up, man. That nigga ain't show up. Seti, with the Seti, General Seti, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nowhere to be found, man.
Nobody supported him. That nigga just went down alone, right?
All the 20 wives with the Afro sisters.
Yeah,
they
where
went
was
up
they?
for you, man.
Nobody came to court for the nigga.
You a predator, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Lord gave your whole docket number was 144. The years you got, all that shit, man. The Lord put you away, man. Proud ass nigga. But always them niggas that always, you know, you ever watch Law and Order? It be the nigga that be helping kids, but he praying on the kids, man. You know, same one talking about the rape issue and wound up raping. You know?
Yeah. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Hey. Just like you saw that video of him shooting the Bible up, now he might be in the cell reading that bitch, doctor. That same Bible he shot, he probably ended up reading it up. Man, the Lord was right, man. This is real. What up, huh?
What, my man, what's going on?
I ain't killing.
What's going on, baby?
I'm just messing with you, bro. With that same Bible he shot up, y'all, now you might be reading.
Yeah.
In the cell, right now we speak now. Like, really, like, if you logically thinking, that same Bible he put holes in with that rifle, he probably reading that same Bible in jail right now.
Yeah, man, but at the end of the day, man, the Lord ain't dealing with niggas like that, man. The Lord gonna make plenty more examples out of you niggas, man. Right? That's a nigga. A big lip, coconut looking nigga, man. Right? Man, like I said, nigga, I don't like you. Okay? That's why I said the Lord gonna deal with you, all you fucking scoffers. All right, all you niggas that came up against the apostles, the men of the Lord, where it is on record or off the record, being in it, we our daily life in the world, you came up against men of the Lord and done shit. Whoa. There's a lot going on out here. There's a lot going on out here.
I'm gonna say this too for the elder. Hey, the elder brother say he don't like you. We by default, we don't like you either. All of us. Just because he don't like you, we don't like you. But we ain't like you anyways, but he ain't like you, we really don't like you. Like, we just fall in line with it. Nigga. Go ahead, I was saying
you other niggas, we don't say you scoffing and we don't like you niggas either, man.
Like, you know.
Yeah, man. If we be in that spirit like Elder Recover, man, if we had it our way, man, we'll take you niggas around the corner in the alley and let you have it, man.
We all.
But these, and see how well your bones hold up, man. You know, but hey, we can't do that right now, though. You know, you gotta just teach the word and endure it.
Test that jaw, huh?
Yeah, but Lord will, we get that opportunity, man. You know, we're gonna jump like Jordan on you niggas. You know,
and the Lord gonna let the men of the Lord spiritually jump these people in the world.
Yeah,
because the whole world been jumping us with coming up against this truth. The Lord been letting the whole world come at us. So when we get the spiritual powers, the brothers, we gonna jump y'all ass. Everybody. We gonna be jumping everybody, right? Everybody was jumping us. The Lord fell, brother.
It's gonna look like a cartoon when you see that smoke and arms just doing this. and kick and shit, man. You gonna really have a plow with your body in the middle, and you can see arms, legs, running shit, man. Shit.
At Mach 5 speed.
Yeah.
At Mach 5 speed, because we're gonna have them spirits on us. It's gonna be going at Mach 5 speed, man. That's
You
gonna come in your ass, man.
You gonna come out flat like a sticker on the ground with a bunch of hickeys and shit, man.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Did that not happen? Did the Lord not establish fishers across the four winds, fishing men? So he did that, all right? And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So if the Lord set up fishermen, He's gonna set up hunters, man. You're not gonna tell the truth about one part and the second part of the precept. No, I ain't gonna do that part. It's gonna happen, man.
Going back off what you were saying, brother. It's Micah 5 and verse 8. It says, the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion amongst the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both tread down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
Yeah.
So that's
Lord, real quick. Hey man, I'm in the spirit of like Apostle Hall said back then. We're gonna for the record, we know we're gonna get Esau's ass, but 2/3 of you niggas, man, we're gonna jump over Esau to get you niggas, man. All right? Serious shit. We're gonna jump and like the other nigga down there, Mo 3 or Mo 4. Oh, I want that nigga too, man. Niggas want you, man. I want your job. You know? He might just whoop a nigga like that, like your boy, had that jawbone. Samson. We might just do that with the Bible, man. Just break a lot of you niggas up with a metal Bible, man. A steel Bible.
Even with the word living.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the book.
Yeah.
We're gonna spiritually jump them.
Yeah.
We're gonna spiritually jump we're gonna jump the whole world.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world.
Yeah, bust your hands to the white meat, man. Yeah. We're gonna bust your stomach. Yeah. to the white meat. For real, brother. That's an inside joke.
Oh man, brother. Brother in the live, brother. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Big summer punches. That's an inside.
Like this is talking about something else, but as it says in 2 Ezra 15, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly.
Yeah, man. The Lord gonna let us cut loose out here like that angel cut loose when David did the census. We're gonna cut loose out here, man. You know, and we're gonna be a terror unto Babylon too, man. The Lord really let his men. I mean, really let us go, man. We're gonna go.
Sharp threshing instrument.
Yeah,
come on. In the kingdom, and you brother should have the same mindset. I won't have my hands on everything that get killed in the kingdom, brother. Meaning I won't be a part of that, saying I had my hands involved in that, man.
Yeah, that one's for me. Man.
Yeah, that one, you don't want to put your hands on everything. What that's dealing with judgment against that which came up against us, man. You should want to be a part of everything. You should want to miss nothing, man. You gotta say that's a righteous thing. That's a righteous thing to recompense them that trouble. That's a righteous thing. The whole world troubled us.
Yeah. You want them Hamites? Oh my Lord, do you want me to kill him? I got him.
Kill you.
Give it him. They're gonna do one of them trots like you know how your boy Troy did that trot. Side, he did a Euro step. Yes. He put some shit this long through that boy's shit to the other side of him, man. And see, man, there's gonna be a lot of righteous kills in the kingdom, man. I'm talking about ancient kills. Like I say all the time, when you get up on them, hey man, it's something about that cold steel, man. You get up on a nigga, you really do him something nasty. You look at him, you see that the eyes had that pigment, and then you start to see that Krispy Kreme glare in his eyes, man. I mean, his soul gone. You know, you lift him up. You look at them while you lifting them, man. Yeah.
As it said, Habakkuk,
Make the dirt come out of them, man. You know what that dirt is, right?
I'm gonna have a message for it. As it says, Habakkuk, his soul that is lifted up, it ain't right in him. We gonna lift him in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that boy fudging his pants. I mean that dirt come out of him, man. That's in the scriptures. That's scripture, man. So we're gonna go to that, man. You know? It is what it is.
In the kingdom, like the elder said, we gonna only kill in the kingdom. Because the kill is right, it's a righteous death. We ain't gonna murder nothing. Because all our killing gonna be justified. Over here, men murder. So it's what? It's done unrighteously. Murder and killing is two different things, man. When you kill something, it's just. All right? When you murder, it's unjust, man.
It's the result of the judgment.
Is it?
In the kingdom, that's going to be the result of the judgment of the murder. Of the people who murdered. Like Esau was murderers.
They all doing everything unjustly. When in the kingdom, we're gonna do it according to we're gonna be justified.
Scripture say in James, we're gonna show no mercy to those who have shown no mercy.
That's right.
Somebody ain't shown no mercy, man. All right, it's a continual attack on the mind, body, and soul of men. All right, they attack your mind through the TV, through the school system. So it's an attack. Right now, it's cloudy right now. It's foggy, my bad. It's foggy right now. You best believe they flying on planes with that barium and aluminum right now as we speak. You go right down to the store and get you some chicken. You best believe that chicken is all juiced up, man. All right? You go get something to drink, you best believe if it's red, it got red 40 in it, man. It's color. You know, it's all type of additives and things of that nature. It's a continual attack on your mind, soul, spirit, you name it, man. I got that for you. Yeah, you get like the brother said, you put your clothes on, you get attacked, man. Because this devil knows that cotton has a positive frequency, polyester, these different plastics. It cuts the frequency off in your body, man. You wear shoes. These shoes, you ain't supposed to wear shoes, man, like talking about it. You're supposed to have a constant grounding with the earth, man. The earth is a continual current to our body. Trees give forth a current, man. You know, and this devil knows that. So he tries to cut you off. And I think one of the brothers broke it down one time, thinking a particular year, 1950, something like that. He changed the hertz of the frequency of music and different things like that, man.
He turned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elder.
Yeah, which is true. Which is true.
Oh,
that's a throw off every goddamn thing, man. Right? This man is a damn devil, man. Right? His women too. His goddamn women too. He walking around with the Columbia jacket on. I don't know what the fuck we talking about. We talking about your ass, man. Damn devil, little devil. Yeah, he's a little devil. Yeah, little devils, big devils.
Little Caesar.
Yeah, he's still a damn devil though, man. I don't know how that happened. You know how that goddamn happened through a rape, robbery, murder. You devils and pillage. They didn't put their hands in every fucking thing, man. Who would think to change the hertz of who thinks of that type of shit, man?
Frequency of the vibration of the
That's
spirit of
madman.
What are you doing? You being a demon. God damn, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna give niggas BT. Niggas went back when I was 2001, niggas were running home to watch BT. And sit there and get dumbed down the whole time.
That's all they knew.
Watching T-Pain. All day, man. Yeah. Niggas was sick, man. Watching R. Kelly Hope on TV, it just dumbing you down, man. This is a fucking hard. Y'all remember them days? Watch Free. What that nigga name was? AJ and Free. Them niggas was dumbing us down, man. And Big Ticket. In the basement. A big old pump, man. Then you turn that off. Once that go off, you go on to MTV. You're really getting freaked out, man. Yeah. Then you stay up night and watch BT after dark. You watching Lemon. What that thing smell like?
Yeah.
And you watching
that tip drill.
I need to go to school.
Bro, you watch that, brother. Jake was out there mind and why Jake could stay up to watch that bitch every
Tip
night.
drill.
And tip drill.
You at school.
You watch that?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Man, hey, brothers, don't go home and type in tip drill. Jake be wilding out. Don't type that shit in, bro.
It's 3 in the morning. You watch the tip drill. Gotta be up for school. Good morning, Miss Jackson. Tip drill. This is coming in your head. Tip drill.
That shit turned out with people out y'all now, brother. That tip drill was that was exposing to the eyes. That turned out with people out, brother. Oh my God, brother.
This devil knows. This fucking devil knows us better than anything. You know that you, Jake, into the women, you into the drugs. He gave us that shit, man. That's why I said this nigga is the real life Pinky in the brain. The nigga say, what do you want to do tomorrow, Pinky?
We do everything.
Same thing we do, take over the world. And that's about destroying the minds of the people, man.
And Pinky represent the world. The Pinky being a dodo brain, he gotta tell him every day. I tell you every day, trying to take over the world. Pinky like, all right, let's go. He don't even know the plan. The plan is to take over your ass too, Pinky.
Yeah.
When he take the world over, he's gonna put you in captivity too, Pinky. Anime.
Stewie is the real thoughts of these devils, man. Stewie was wanting to kill his parents. Do all purpose.
It's right here.
And he was a sodomite.
Yeah, to boot. You know? But that was the plans of the world elites. The elites set forth plans and programs to do what? Dumb the people down, man. Meanwhile, they over there fighting the war on drugs when they're bringing in all the drugs, man. Because like I say, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they don't own mega ships and boats, all right, and things of that nature, trains and tunnels to bring in the drugs, man. You know?
That's all took in.
Yeah. But this is what you're dealing with, though. All right. Yeah, like I said, these devils don't give a damn so much. They dumb their own people down. They gone, man. All right. When you tell them about a world event or things that happen in the world, they don't believe you, man. Case in point, where we always go to 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job, man, by this own government. All right. Days before the towers came down, everybody took out their shares of what? The World Trade Center and profiting off it, man. Over 8 billion just came up missing. The same floors that the so-called planes hit made $12.8 billion just come up missing. What happened with Larry Silverstein, the owner of the World Trade Center? He got rich off of what? A week before he took out an insurance policy on a building because what? The buildings had asbestos and all type of other problems. And then what? The day of,
they all called the Jewish people.
All the Jewish
everybody
people.
Everybody was Jewish called off.
Called off, including him. He had a dentist appointment. A real life dentist. He had a real dentist appointment. All right, but meanwhile, they did what? They basically shifted the world into what? For one, what we know what bills were passed? Increase surveillance. You went into the Patriot Act. The Patriot Act does what? It deems United States citizens as what?
Terrorists.
Terrorists, man. Patriot Act 1, Patriot Act 2, Patriot Act 3. Then you have something else called what? The NDA Act, the National Defense Authorization Act, which deems America as a battlefield and you the enemy. So at any given time, all right, and you can go look this up. We don't want you to believe nothing we gotta say. If you storing up rainwater, you got more than 3 boxes of bullets, you're a terrorist. According to this government, man.
Eco-terrorists.
Yeah, too much canned goods in your house.
You can't even grow food.
You can't even grow food. You get it, you know, you're deemed a terrorist, man.
Guard, yeah, no guards.
But that thing, that World Trade Center, that was an inside job, which you can go look at various different videos about firemen that was on scene. They said a plane never hit the building. The buildings just exploded. On top of that, me and his brother did construction. When you see buildings go down flat like that, in unison, the floors just come down. It's called controlled demolition. I want to bring that building down, but I'll hit this building. I'm going to set up and let the shit go by. Look up a video. The scripture says towers fell. But if I wanted to bring down this building without crashing into everything else, I'm gonna set up different floors, charges in there. It's gonna bring it down flat. So it's called controlled demolition.
2 at a time.
But we ask certain people all the time, okay, if the 2 World Trade Center came down, why 5 blocks down the street, World Trade Center building 7 came down too? Why did that building catch on fire and came down? Yeah. And then you got certain scientists or certain top engineers. There's over 120 engineers. They got their own website. They tell you that it was an inside job. Jet fuel does not burn steel beams. That building was made out of steel beams and loads of concrete. And guess what? A plane is made out of what? Aluminum. That plane supposed to hit that building and go crash into the ground, not slice through it like butter. You know, but this is the elite bankers and this is the so-called white man we're talking about. Whatever was real, they can make it seem fake. What's fake, they make it seem real. Through the power of what? The TV, through the talking heads on the media. You got it? Bring it out. Like I say, this is the one this is an oldie but goodie. We used to use this. You know, I seen apostles use this back in the day with the World Trade Center. But everything lines up though. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30, verse 25.
They don't want to hear that though. They don't want to hear that, man. You hungry? Yes, come on. Guys, fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna push them buttons. I'm gonna make it say something, I'm gonna make it run off, man. Go ahead.
Is that real enough for you? This is Isaiah 30, verse 25. And there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill, rivers.
Every high mountain, every high government, every low government, go ahead.
Rivers and streams of waters in the day of the great slaughter, when the towers fall.
When the towers fell, man. And then guess what? New York City and where that tower set on what? Many waters. What is the name of that river? The Hudson River. The different rivers around them, man. And them towers fell. It was a slaughter. And them damn devils, including with the Rothschilds, they said they were 3 buildings over, and the thing laughing. Niggas jumping out head first, jumping out of the towers, dying. It was 3 buildings over, eating cheese and wine, laughing, man. And they knew it was gonna happen weeks in advance, months in advance, years in advance. This is a video out there where what they said what they would do when the building would close, they would bring their men in, they would set the charges to the different buildings and shit, man. For a whole year. You even got a video out there of one of these dudes, 2 dudes in a room, and you can see the actual military charges. It was like I forgot the name of the actual charges that you actually hit the button and the detonators. It was all stacked up in a room in the building. But meanwhile, you people just going to work. You know? Like I said, George Bush and these people, they was all in on this shit, man. All right? And they're gonna do something else. We always tell you they're gonna do something else. It's gonna make 9/11 look like a day in the park, man. With the boot. Or maybe on the Riverwalk with the boot. It's gonna shake this bitch to I'm talking about it's gonna like the world gonna stop, man.
They're gonna lock America down, Bob.
Yeah.
They're gonna lock this bitch down.
What you think the migrants over here to do? They already get it on, man. All right? All right? They've been already grabbing you up, hunching on your ass. Man, you go to Kenner, man. Kenner the New East. They getting it on in Kenner. They got the cartels down here now. They got the gangs. All right. You got them Skeletors running around in Kenner. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Northern tribes getting busy out here, man.
That El Bunker energy.
Yeah. Yeah, they standing like this. With them eye, you know what I'm talking about? El Bunker, brother. Looking like Freddy Krueger. Them niggas ready to grab your ass. You know, they wilding out. They bringing these Northern Kings over here I'm talking about to really get things amped up, man.
Hey, I was just reading an article where they were saying about a year ago, I got the article on my phone.
And these young boys, they just snatching, I'm talking about snatching shit up. That's what they're here for. What's the biggest thing that changed in the last couple of months? That. So why are they here? Why are they bringing them in like that, man? Yeah. Yeah, when I first seen it a year ago when I went to Ideal Mark. Ideal Mark is like going to California, you go to Fiesta, you see all the Latin tribes in there. Like, man, I've been in Houston before. I said, man, this nigga got goals in his mouth, man. This nigga got a taper. So that's you can see the gang members and shit. You know how they dress and shit? Yeah. It's a snapping turtle. Go ahead, brother.
According to Bloomberg, violent deaths have been plummeting in Venezuela following years of massive migration. Venezuela's rate of violent deaths dropped to its lowest level in more than 2 decades, following years of massive migration as both criminals and victims fled the nation's economic crisis.
And then bring in the prisoners. They let the prisoners go to come over here. So what you know what's gonna happen? What happened when they let the prisoners go out here for Katrina?
Crime rate increased. Death, murder, and raping.
What's about for Katrina?
Killing shit.
I remember that shit like it was yesterday. The hour after they let them dudes from Tulane and Broad loose, that's when you heard about the get down with the get down, man.
Sir.
An hour later. Go ahead.
It was escaping too.
Yeah.
But they didn't have enough transportation. You know, they was walking them out. They were jumping in the water and the bridge and shit. They didn't even have enough handcuffs. The jail don't have enough handcuffs for all the prisoners. They need to take the handcuffs back. Like they don't have enough handcuffs. They don't have enough warrants. They don't have enough for anything.
Right.
You got it.
Nations like Venezuela are emptying their prisons of dangerous criminals to send them to America. They are happy to let America's open border be the solution to their problem. A recent Department of Homeland Security intelligence report received by the Border Patrol instructs agents to look for Venezuelan inmates released from entering the U.S., according to a source within CBP.
You know they're not doing it. They don't give a damn, man. What happens with most of these people that work? They don't give a shit what happened at work. They're just tired, ready to go home. You know, it's like going to Walmart with the cashier, or the chick or the dude at the post office. They don't give a damn. Go ahead.
The report, reviewed by Breitbart, Texas, indicates the Venezuelan government, under the leadership of Nicolas Maduro, Moros is purposely freeing inmates, including some convicted of murder, rape, and extortion. The intelligence report warns agents the freed prisoners have been seen within migrant caravans traveling from Chapachula, Mexico, toward the U.S.-Mexico border as recently as July.
So they're here, man. And they all around you. All right? Like I said, the Lord forbids we in for a ride around the time of November, man. All right? If we make it there. You know? When this thing really blows up, man, we're gonna see. All right, you want to end it out, brother? We gotta go, bro. Go. Everybody got preached up so we get out of here? No, we can get out of here, man.
All right, hey, hopefully this camp was edifying to the hopefully like that's listening. You know what I'm saying? Before we end this video, we give our praises to Yahweh. So Apostle Elder GMS and peace and mercy to hopefully like. Yeah, above a ball. 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 Come on, Yasharala. Shalom.